Hello again, my little goblins, and welcome to another Mordian Glory Old World Battle Report. In today's episode, we find the Greenskin Horde descending on the fair Isle of Ulthuan. It will be Orcs and Goblins versus the High Elf Realms. And commanding the Knife Ears today is the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Salty Simon!
I'll do.
And not only are you a Salty Simon, but you are Admiral Simon, because you have quite a sea guard in your list, don't you?
I do, yes.
He's finally done it. He's got a naval-themed army. There we are. Well, Simon, this is a special day, isn't it?
It is. Is it my birthday?
It's not that special.
You did miss my birthday, just to be clear.
Did I?
Yes. Didn't even get a happy birthday message.
To be fair, I do miss my own birthday.
Oh, you know,
so I do. But I do apologise. Lambast me, dear viewers. Lambast me. I'll tell you what. Give me that Grimaldus back. You can have it as a birthday present. So this is a special day because Simon has had an opportune moment to lambast me. But it's also a special day because you are using an army that you have had your eye on for at least 12 months. I would say maybe even a bit longer than that, but at least since, 12, 18 months since Old World came out.
Since it came out, yeah.
Yeah, you have finally got your High Elf army. And you got this for an absolute steal, didn't you?
I was quite pleased with it, yeah.
You got all this that we see here, very well painted, and a lot more. This is about half, would you say, or 2/3?
What else? There's a dragon, character on a flame spire, phoenix, sky cutter, couple more mages, couple more characters,
Reavers,
5 reavers, and some shadow warriors and some extra infantry and stuff.
So yeah, so I'd say about half.
Yeah,
this is about half,
about
maybe
two-thirds,
about 2/3.
Yeah.
All of that plus more for, was it 300 quid?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, look at that face. He's very, very pleased with himself. I swear you went up to the guy and went, do you know who I am? I'm Salty Simon.
I told him he was going to a good home, so
that's fair enough. And so we've played a bit of Old World in the past, but you had your Gloomspike Gits and you weren't really feeling them.
No.
Have they gone to a new home now? Or?
No, I need to try and sell them.
Fair enough. Well, someone's in the market for an AF army.
Yeah, really nice. It's well painted as well. It's nice.
It is well painted, to be fair. If you're in the market, then of course, leave a comment. Maybe we'll figure something out. But you've decided that you are not a goblin.
No, didn't.
Too random.
Yes.
Not sensible.
I've got my Italians for randomness.
That's true. And so you decided to get some High Elves, which is a very, very big shift in terms of army, but personally one which I think suits your mentality and your play style much, much better. I never understood why you had a goblin army. It always felt very strange to me. So today, guys, we are going to be it's going to be a bit of a teaching game, because Simon's only played sort of 2 practice games at 12-50 points before.
I've played for over 12 months.
And may God have mercy on your soul, because I'm the one teaching you, and I get a lot of rules wrong, as the comment section will attest. But it's going to be a rough teaching game, sort of more of a sort of Simon getting the general gist of this, how you move, this how you attack and all that kind of stuff. We're also going to be playing with the new FAQ, re-magic and re-infantry rules and all that kind of good stuff. So it's a bit of a teaching game for me as well, because I'm going to be sort of getting a grip with how all the changes are going to impact. So it's very much a friendly game, very much playing with an open hand. Simon is going to be just getting a feel for his elves. I'm going to be getting a feel for the new FAQ, and between the two of us, hopefully, we will have a modicum of fun. But with all of that said, let us take a look at the 2 lists which are battling it out today. So let us begin with the stars of the show, the High Elf Realms. Simon, take us through your list. What have you cooked up in the Beat Lab?
Do I start with the characters?
Sure.
Go on. So we've got a prince.
We come round to here. He's on a scary bird thing.
He's on a griffin.
All right.
I could have brought him on a dragon or a phoenix. But I brought him on a griffin.
I think that's a nice in between the two.
Yes.
To be fair.
And he's got full plate armour, a shield, Seed of Rebirth, Sword of Might, a dragon helm, and a Talisman of Protection.
Nice. And a lance.
And a lance.
Nice. So just standard lance and then some defensive war gear.
And yeah, the sword as well. Sword of Might does something for him. And then obviously he's on a flying bird thing, whatever.
It's a griffin.
Yes.
Yeah, the griffin itself is not too shabby in combat.
Yeah, so he's the main. And then I've got Techless. He's not Techless. He might be Techless, I don't know.
I think Techless was alive at this time in the timeline. So yeah, it could be him.
But he's level 3. Archmage.
Nah, he's not. He's still in school then.
Yeah, he's not quite top draw. Yeah. He's got a silvery one to give him an extra spell.
Yeah.
And a dispel scroll.
Nice.
And then I've got 2 units of what are they called?
Lothern Seaguard.
Yes, that's his correct one.
The Navy troops.
Yeah, 19 in each.
Nice.
One
nice.
Has got the battle standard bearer, a noble, who has got the armour of meteoric iron.
Nice.
And the war banner.
Very good. Extra bit of combat res.
Yeah, and the other one has just got a noble in there who is just a boggo with heavy armour and a shield.
So he's not got any magical equipment?
No.
Just a few extra attacks?
Yeah. This guy's only got light... he's got heavy armour and a shield. He's got light armour and a shield.
Okay. You don't need to, just for future reference, and it's only a few points, so don't worry about adjusting your list now. You don't need to pay for heavy armour on that guy because you've taken the armour of meteoric iron.
All right, okay.
You don't need to pay for the mundane. You don't need to. You can swap them around.
Yeah,
swap them around. That's fine.
Fair enough.
Because you don't need to pay for the mundane version to then wear a magical version. You just need to have access to the mundane version
to do it.
Yeah. So it's just because what people were doing is we're taking like magical shields when their units wouldn't normally have access to shields.
Got you.
And so it was making Dragonose of like a 2-up save, which they can't do.
Fair enough. Right. Then we've got my favourite elven unit.
Yes.
The Swordmasters.
These guys, I think everyone's favourite elven unit because it's like the opening scene from the first Lord of the Rings film. Just
That's very true. Yeah. So yeah, like them. And then I've got 10 white lions.
Nice.
They both got full command.
Nice.
We then have a unit of 10 archers, just by themselves, a eagle claw bolt thrower, and 10 silver helms with full command.
Nice. You don't see silver helms enough these days, but I think they're really just decent cavalry. Can't go wrong with lances and light armour and shield and stuff.
Heavy armour.
Oh, well, even better then.
Hand weapons, lances, hand weapons, hooves. So they're surely hoof weapons, but they're going to be pedantic about it. Heavy armour, barding shields, and then high helm, champion, standard bearer, and a musician.
That's pretty good. So you'll be on a 3-up save with them.
258 points.
Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right, so it is an elite yet mighty elf force. You haven't really pulled up the militia levy because a lot of the like spearmen and stuff are kind of like citizen soldiers. You've actually basically, aside from these archers, you have almost got a fully professional, fully elite, fully militarized elven force, which is kind of cool to see. I, on the other hand, have got a much more motley crew. So I decided to basically bring the exact same list that I brought against Auspex Tactics. The reason for this is because I originally said to Simon, I'll tweak it and I'll like take a lot more infantry and stuff. And then the FAQ came out and I thought, well, I don't want to subconsciously like list tailor and lean in something that might be a bit too strong or anything, especially for the initial game. So I thought, you know what, I will just take the exact same list and that way there can be no list tailing or any chicanery or anything like that. So I've got 5 of the Wolf Riders with short bows. I have got 4 River Trolls. I've got a unit of boys with double hand weapon, full command, and I've got a Orc Big Boss in there with Martog's Best Basher. I've got, Black Orcs with full command and the Emperor Orc leading them. He has got full plate shield and the choppiest chopper. And he's also got his Trollhide trousers. Then we've got a unit of 10 short bows with full command. I've got a level 4. I probably would actually go down to a level 3, but it was
That's 2 units.
It's one big unit. So they're on the small 25mm bases, but this is the right frontage for them.
There's 20 then. You said 10.
Oh, sorry, I meant 20. I do apologise. One unit of 20.
Count.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what words I'm saying, man. 1 unit of 40 common goblins with 3 nasty skulkers and full command. 1 unit of squigs. Level 2 shaman. Unit of arrow boys. Bolt thrower. Wolf Riders with spears, another unit of skirmishing Wolf Riders. So the Wolf Riders with the spears, shields, and light armor are in open order, and the Wolf Riders with short bows are in skirmish. So it's just I like this list because it's a nice mix. We've got some wacky stuff with the trolls. We've got some very goblin-y stuff with the Wolf Riders on each flanks and sort of the big units and everything. And then we've just got like a unit of boys, black orcs, got some arrows. It's a nice mixture without being like, oh, here's a wyvern and like 9 fanatics and all the squig hoppers and everything. It's a nice, what I would describe as nice, soft, normal orc and goblin army, not overly competitive, but just feels like a whole bunch of tribes that have been sort of beaten into shape by a boss, and that's kind of the vibe I like with my orcs and goblins. So magic, before we forget, level 4 has got Here We Go, Evil Sun Shining, Bad Mood Rising, and Hand of Gork. Level 2 is on Elementalism today because I thought I'd mix it up slightly. Summon Elemental Spirit and Plague of Rust. And Simon, you have got Fireball, Pillar of Fire, Oaken Shield, and Curse of Cowardly Flight on your level 3. He's level 3, but he knows 4 spells because he's got a silvery wand.
Yes.
There you go.
I should see a doctor about that.
I think I was going to say. All right, so there's only one thing left to do. Find out who's going to go first. So, Simon, as I am a guest in my own house, should I pick and roll first?
As always.
Well, I always, as with superstition, go for one that's got a higher number on it. So it's a 4 off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you do, in that case, you would win because you did deploy first, so you have the +1.
Yes.
But we shall see.
It might mean I'm going to roll a 1 or a 3.
This is true. Well, I rolled the 4.
Bruh.
All right. So, Orc and Goblins will be going first. We'll be back at the end of movement and strategy, turn 1. Orc and Goblin, turn 1 movement and strategy has been completed. And the reality is we just went fast. I am speed. So on the left flank, all the Wolf Riders started doing a flanky sweep. A flanky sweep, Simon. Are you ready for it?
Is it a double flanky sweep?
I think we're base trading.
Rookie move. Not even double flanky sweep, to be fair.
Well, maybe a little bit, as we'll see. But we're doing a flanky sweep over here. We've brought the arrow boys forward here. They should be just off the hill. And then we've got Squigs and everyone else just marched all the way up. Include everything over here marched as well. There was no messing around. So I don't have a huge amount of shooting to do. And I haven't got any charges or combats to do. So it's going to be a very quick turn 1 for the Orcs and Goblins. I haven't got any magic to do either. So it's literally just Bolt Thrower and Arrow Boys. So the Bolt Thrower is going to fire into your Lothern Seaguard. It will need a 5 to hit.
Okay.
Not on the tray. It's a hit anyway.
It started already.
It starts already. So it's a 2 to wound. It's strength 6 on the first rank. So it's 2 to wound the first guy. Yes. And then it's a 2 to wound the second guy because it's strength 5 into the second rank. Yes. And then it's a 3 to wound on the third guy because it goes down to strength 4. No. And then it's a 4 to wound the last guy. No. So it's only 2 wounds. It probably is high enough AP. You're just light armor and shield, aren't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be enough AP to just kill 2 guys.
Okay.
There you are. And then we have got the Arrow Boys. Now they moved, so they will only get to fire with the front rank because I can only volley fire with their war bows if I didn't move. And so they will have 5 shots hit on 5, Si. I got 2 hits at 1 minute. 5s and... No, it's long range and move, so I need 6s, so no hits. And that is my first turn.
Okay.
God, I love Old World. After I was playing 40k at the weekend, just being like, I don't need to keep track of secondaries, I don't need to keep track of points. It's just, I moved, I shot, I did. It's a nice refresher for when I'm going to another 40k tournament this weekend. All right, Si, let's go over to the Admiral's Table, turn 1. a very eventful movement and strategy phase from the Elves. Nothing.
No, there was literally nothing. I stroked the cat.
You did. Hello, mate. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a bit warm today. Struggling, aren't you? Bit wham. There you go. Okay. So, you did what most people do against my Orc and Goblin army, which is it's barreling towards you. So you're like, better thin it out before it gets to me.
Yes.
Very shrewd, very tactical genius of you, sir. So, where do you want to start with you shooting them?
We're going to start with him into them.
These or these?
No.
The trolls?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you going to fire the repeater version or the big bolt?
What's in it?
Do you want to have a little look at what the difference is, and then
I did not know there was two differences.
there is. It can. It's. I believe there is. I believe it can choose between firing a big bolt or a couple of little bolts, but I might be getting mixed up. After due care and consideration, using his keen elven senses, Simon has determined he's going to fire rapid fire multiple shots from his eagle claw bolt thrower. This will be D3 plus 3 shots onto the trolls.
D6 plus 3.
D3 plus 3.
Is that for 6?
I guarantee it. You're going to make me do it.
No, you're all right. Yeah, fair enough.
He's not even playing a game with them yet.
There we go. Right, D3 plus 3.
It's 6 though. That's what you had in your head. That's the number you were just manifesting the number that you wanted.
So hitting on.
It'll be 3 because you'll be in half range because 24 inches was half range. So yeah, off you go. You drop 2.
What the hell was that?
He just did a little sneeze. Cute bugger. It forced a wound now. 2 wounds. So I'll have a. I don't think I can. I think I just have my regen save against this because I think I've only got light armor as a gnarly hide. So I pass 1, fail 1. So I take a wound.
Okay.
Got a wound on the troll. Now the elven archers are going to do a volley fire, and they are going to shoot into the wolf riders. You've stayed still. You're within 15 inches, so you are going to be hitting on 3s with your elven longbows. Not great.
Oh.
This is why they're only in the citizen army and not in the main army.
Shocking.
And then 4s to wound. 2.
Wow.
Pop.
Wow.
Pop. 2 dead.
Yeah.
But that will be enough to force a panic test.
Ooh.
Because it's 20. I have to lose 25%.
Right.
And I have lost at least 25%. So which side did I take those from?
Furthest away.
This one. Okay, that's fine. I'm all right. Leadership 6, baby. All right, we're okay. They breed them tough in whichever bumfuck tribe this is from. So you can shoot sideways, but remember your arc is just 45 degrees. So it might be all right.
Well, that's
It's per model.
per model. Right.
Yeah.
So 24 is going to get me into range with basically everyone from here round there. So all bar 5.
Okay.
And the 45 is not going to be him. Not going to be him. Not going to be him. Not going to be him.
So it's just basically if you want to shoot from, it won't be that many shots going to the flank.
So it'd be for him, him. So it'll be those 9.
Okay, so you would get to fire
Him. Him. Not him.
So you'd be firing 2 from the front rank.
Yeah.
And then how many on the back rank?
2, 2, 3, 3.
2. So it again become 1 because remember you can only fire half from each rank. So 2, 1, 1, 1.
And then can the rest fire somewhere else?
No, can't split fire.
Okay, that's fine.
So you have to choose if you want to do a bigger volley into. You want to do a bigger volley forward or a smaller volley sideways. You'd be hitting on 4s. Either way.
So I'd have how many? 4.
5.
5.
5 sideways. Or you would have. There's a character in the front, isn't there? So you'd have 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10 plus 3 is 13.
The characters there.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine. I'm thinking forward. Forward you'd have 13.
Yeah.
Sideways you'd have about 5.
So I'll go sideways. I need to just try and thin them out.
He wants to whittle them down.
So
Right.
4s and 4s?
4s and 4s.
I can't be as bad as last time, surely.
Well, we'll see. These are the military. They are fully trained, fully professional
They're all
soldiers.
just as bad. 2.
You do kill 2 though. I can't take another panic test though. You just take one per phase.
Yeah, that's fine. That's done the job.
All right.
That's done the job. Right, I'm going to do my magic now.
Magique, the Grand Magique. Who you magicking?
Then.
You can't see them because the goblins are in the way.
Oh, that's a bit shit.
I have made a goblin shield.
But you're bigger than the goblins.
Doesn't matter. I am significantly bigger than the goblins, but in these terms, that all you see is a sea of green. You fireball what's in front of you.
Right, in that case, and what are they? Archers.
They're night goblin archers. Particularly terrible.
Are they?
They're there as a screen.
Right. Can I see them?
Can you see past the corner of your movement tray of the other unit?
No.
Okay, so no.
So it's going to be...
It's going to be them or them.
I'll do it on them.
Bigger unit?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So 2d6.
2-6. You're 6 on the dice now because you get +2. No, but you didn't miscast at least. Are you using your Elven reroll?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Still not enough. That's because magic isn't real, Simon.
This is why I didn't play this game for 12 months. I forgot about this.
The Admiral Salted is coming forth already. How can you be salty when he's in front of you?
And these boys are going to fire into the squigs.
That's a good decision.
So that's going to be, 5 plus 3 plus 3
Plus 2
is...
So 12.
Yes.
Wait, there's a character in the front, right.
Yeah.
So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. So yeah, 12.
12, yeah. And I'll be hitting on...
Force, because you haven't moved. Ah, yes, the marksmanship of elves, legend throughout the old world. Force to kill. You do kill 2.
Wow. I forgot about my dice rolling in this game.
It's very wild going from 40k to old world because you got to think this weekend you had Oath of Moment going off. You had all this crazy stuff, and now it's just like what's on. What I've got is what I've got. There's no way. There's only one reroll in your army per turn. Basically, it's tricky dicky, but you'll get used to it, and it goes both ways. So whenever inevitably I have a bad roll, it's like, oh, thank God he had a bad roll. You didn't have rerolls to save it. No combats this turn.
Nope.
So that will be the end of the elf turn 1. Initial volley of arrows. Soften them up.
Didn't really do that, really, to be fair, did it?
Well, you injured a troll. They don't grow wounds back. These guys are almost gone, and every squig you can thin out is a big deal because they're very good. So we'll go over to Orc and Goblin. Turn 2. Turn 2 for the green skin tribes. The lines have joined in a great crash and clamour. And by that, I mean this Wolf Rider failed his impetuous test and charged these archers. They did stand and shoot, and they didn't kill him. He's going to rout the whole unit now.
You watch.
These are a bunch of like baristas and artists and potters that you have like said, okay, time to do your national service.
I think you're being very disingenuous to potters, artists and baristas. Because they would do better than these boys.
Okay, this is the High Elf HR department.
I don't know what they are. I'm starting to think they might not be elves at all, to be honest.
Oh my God. So I failed my impetuous test over there. I would have passed it if it had been a 4+, but it wasn't a 4+. It was a leadership test. And then my trolls passed their stupidity test, and I marched them forward here. But now they are out of 12 inches of my general, they're going to struggle to pass stupidity next turn, which kind of puts Simon in a bit of a bind. Does he go for the charge, or does he risk it and be like, ooh, well, if Tim doesn't pass his 4-up leadership, he can't charge me. So it's interesting how, but if I do pass it and I charge into you, you're in deep doggy doo-doo.
Yeah.
So
You will pass it, because I played you enough to know you will pass that.
Elsewhere, we just march forward with everything again. The overwhelming numbers of goblins. I marched with everything, so I'm not shooting my short bows or anything. And then march with everything over here as well. No need for... the only magic we need is summon Elemental Spirit, which we'll do in a moment. But before that, we've got a bit of shooting to do. So we have got the bolt thrower going into the Lothern Seaguard again, needing a 5. It's a hit. To be fair, last game it fired 6 times and didn't hit once.
Why do you tell me this? Why do you go whenever I play someone else and I get shit luck, but when I play you, it fucking...
You are my luck vortex, Simon. That's what it is. So 2 to kill the first guy, 2 to kill the second guy, 3 to kill the third guy, and that's it because you haven't got a complete rank at the back. So lose 3. And then we've got the Arrow Boys, of which we will get 8 shots because... actually, the Arrow Boys, of which we will get no shots because I'm an idiot who moved in front of my own line of sight. So that was good. No. If they were, I couldn't shoot the bolt thrower.
Fair enough.
So that was good. So now just we have got the Savage Orc Shaman, and he's going to try and summon an Elemental Spirit. He will need an 8 on 2 dice. No. Magic seems a lot harder now, Simon. I mean, he wouldn't have passed anyway. No, he would have passed. No, he wouldn't. He needed a 7, so he wouldn't have passed anyway. Okay, that's fair.
Is a hex in the command phase or whatever it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is my. No, we've got the combat over here.
Yes.
Got the combat over here. So I've got 1. Firstly, I need to pass a fear test. I do, leadership 6. Okay. So that means that I'm not -1 to hit you, because elves smell funny, so I fear you.
You're scared of elves?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Only my goblins are.
Oh, fair enough.
Not the squigs, just them, and the other wolf riders. So, now I need to roll to hit you on a 4. No. And then my wolf needs to roll to hit you. No. Very good. So now you get to hit me back with 5 attacks. Because it would be 1, but your movement value would allow all of your other guys to come in and support.
Do I not
Also, you're infantry, aren't you?
Yes, and I'm close order.
Ah, wow. So you get 10 attacks.
Yeah, you've seen them shoot.
Woo! Maybe these are spearmen in making. Let's see.
So,
Three's to hit. Yeah, these are combat archers. These are combat archers.
And
4, sorry. He's dead anyway. He's very, 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 very dead. So, you must now test to restrain because you have killed a unit and you may overrun. You may succumb to the bloodlust.
Will I go charging off to the front now?
I think you might do. Shall we double check to make sure you're not getting diddled? But they're like, these bows aren't doing anything, and they pull out their ceremonial daggers. And I think they might go charging off. You'll have to check your elven leadership. So you check that, and I will check the overrun, the overrun rules, and we're back in a moment. Yep. So we checked the rules for overrun. Simon did have to take a restrain test. He failed that, and then he rolled a 7 on his overrun off camera. Which, because he is...
I could do that with a magic spell, could I?
No, you couldn't do that with a magic spell. Now, he's on 25... He's on 20 mil base, so these movement trays are putting him up to the right width, which meant that this sort of bit here touched the side of trolls and got a flank charge. Combat archers. That's what they are. They're like, we can deal with the goblin and the wolf, we can deal with the trolls. Or the elves, they're like, we can deal with the goblin and the wolves. Now it is time to pick the strands of fate upon the trolls. There you go.
You sound like the guy out of the IT crowd.
Yeah. The guy in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was my turn too. Simon, I think you now have a decision to make.
Well, it's not really much of a decision, is it?
Are you going in?
Oh, well, if I don't, you're just going to...
If I don't, 1 troll gets to hit your archers.
Is that it?
Just the 1. Maybe I get in, maybe I don't. Do you say, hey, they handled the last
Then
situation.
don't you get to move into more combat or not? No, that's it.
Unless I win the combat, and then I can reform. Or I can, yeah.
But then I'd have a flank charge.
Exactly. Or if it's your turn next, so what could happen? I could win the combat, they could break. I'd have to pass my test to restrain on a 4.
Yeah.
Or I'd just be like, boo. Actually, no, I would pursue you that way.
Yeah.
I would pursue you that way, so I could end up pursuing you out of...
My.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably time to go in.
Do you think?
Well, it's up to you. I'm not an elf player.
I'm not.
And you are naturally more tactically inclined than I am. I am the kind of person that just charges forward with everything.
Yeah.
So my advice to you would be, because I don't want to influence you and give you bad advice, because I don't play elves. And I've only played into them once or twice.
Yeah.
So my advice would be, do what comes naturally to you, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's a teaching game. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And learning, and if you end up not charging there and that ends up being the mistake, we know that now.
Yeah,
and if you end up charging and that ends up being the mistake, we know that now.
Yeah.
So it's zero stakes, low pressure. Go with whatever your natural instinct is, and one way or another, we'll learn something from it.
Then okay, cool.
Cool. So we'll give you a chance to have a little think, and we'll be back with your movement and strategy phase. Movement and strategy completed. Simon, your thoughts on magic?
It's shit.
Yeah, it definitely seems toned down. You only managed to get one spell off. We did get ahead of ourselves a little bit, to be fair. You did try a few like pillars of fire and stuff, but when we know we're meant to be doing that in the movement phase, in the shooting phase in a moment. But you got one off, and then I just managed to dispel it, because it's quite easy to dispel stuff now.
Yeah.
When someone's not rolling like a 16 or a 15 in total, it's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. So elsewhere though, you flew over here to start lining up the old flanky sweep, and you went for the charge here.
Yeah.
You, and I quote, said, "Fuck it, let's go." So they charged in there, and you are now, and then you sort of did a little twizzle with the sea guard there. You thought about charging with the white lions, but we worked out that you would only get to fight with the front rank.
Yeah.
And I would get to fight with 3 ranks of goblins, which is quite spicy.
Yeah.
So you're going to try and wait for me to charge you, and when that happens, you'll get to fight in the extra ranks.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting. So, with all of that said, now let's go over to the shooty. Simon, where are we going?
We'll start with the sea guard into your blob of orcs.
So, sea guard here into this blob of orcs here. You all of them will be able to shoot me now with the angle. So you'll get 4 because of the BSB in there. So 4, 3, 3, 3. So 13.
Shit.
Lucky for some, unlucky for others. So you'll be hitting me. It'll be over half range. So it'll be 4s followed by 5s, followed by 6-up saves. Okay, they're getting their eye in. That's a bit better.
It couldn't be much worse.
It's average. 5s. I see 2. 2 t-shirt saves. Here we go. I fail both. 2 orcs added to the dead pile. The first of the boys down. Now, what are you thinking?
I'm going to do the big one.
He's going. You want to go for the big bolt?
I think so.
Okay.
Why would I not?
No reason.
Because I might get 4. Might get
You
3.
might. Well, you get 3. Oh, I think incomplete ranks might count. So, Simon, roll your big bolty bastard.
What do I need here?
A 3.
This is where you hit on 5s, I miss on 3s, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is, really is.
Bruh.
You did call it.
I've not played Oldwood for 12 months with you because I remember this bullshit.
Do you want a 40k reroll?
Yeah, that's it.
Can't have it, but you can pretend. It would have helped. See,
Oh, well.
and that's why rerolls are bull.
Yeah.
Because there's too much of us. You have to let go of the safety blanket. You've been playing a child's game.
It's all right for you because you hit.
That is true. I do fail impetuous tests though. A few more arrows, my lord. Perhaps into the squigs, mayhaps.
I will do. So that'll be 4 plus
3 plus 3, so a good 10. A solid tenner.
4s and 4s, is it?
4s and you're only regular bows, not long bows there.
Yeah.
So, are you within 12? So I'll give you 4. I'll give you 3s on the front rank. Yeah. So the first 4 will be 3s, and then after that it'll be 4s. Nice.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
That's all right. Stop complaining. Quit your belly aching. And then it'll be 4s to kill. There you go. 3 dead. At this rate, I'll lose all the bloody herders, which is bad.
What happens with the herders?
Well, when all the herders go, the unit explodes.
All right.
So you've only
You
got...
start taking off the squigs next, don't you?
I can't choose.
Can't
I have to take the back rank first.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So I've only got... So yeah, I've got 4 more casualties, and then it goes... and explodes. No, 5 more. 5 more, yeah, you're right, sorry.
Right, there we go. That's my shooting.
4 more safety blankets is what I meant, and then
Yeah.
there we go. So, over to combat.
Yeah.
You will probably strike first with the archers, of all people, because you will have a +1 to initiative for attacking in the flank. So definitely. So you will be striking with 5 archers first. What is your weapon skill? I presume 4, because you're an elf. So that will mean you'll be hitting my trolls on 3s. Your basic citizens have got better weapon skill than my trolls. Oh, no.
That's back to normal now.
They're screwing it up slightly, but it will be 5s to wound. Nothing. So now we have the Silver Helms. Glittering armour. Now, will this be a glorious charge of the Rohirrim or a glorious charge of the Gondorian heavy cavalry? The latter didn't end well. So, you are hitting me. You got 6 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting me on 3s. No, it's all right. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I've got to do it again now.
Wounding on 3s. Come on. Yes. All right.
There's hope. There's hope.
So that goes straight through my armour. That is 5 up regens. Do you strike true? Or do the wounds magically... Do the wounds... No, these still count for combat res.
Right, okay.
So whatever happens, you've got 5 combat res.
Yeah.
It's just a case of, do I survive to hit you back? I have passed 3. I've passed 3. So you still get 5 for combat res, but I've got a troll who's alive on 1 wound. I got the lucky side of that. Now, the horses. Can you kick me in the head? What is the weapon skill of an elven horse? It might be actually higher than normal.
Elven horse is a weapon skill 3.
So you're hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. Here we go. Kick me in the head. You've got a hit. It's not a wound, unfortunately. Now, I have to strike you back. So I've got 1... My trolls have only got hand weapons, so it's not so bad. 1 troll will go into your archers. The other 3 will go into your silver helms. So the troll going into your archers has hit you 1 time. And has not wounded you.
Right.
And then the trolls going into your silver helms will hit you on 4s. It's not looking good.
That's a Simon roll.
It's below average. And then wounding on 2s though, because I'm natively strength 5. So I've got 4 wounds on you, but no AP. So just 4 3-ups.
Oh, I've got 3 ups.
You've got heavy armour, plus a shield.
Yeah.
So heavy armour, shield, barding.
Alright, nice.
You do lose 2. 2 noble, beautiful silver helms are smashed from their saddles, and their finely wrought, almost intricate, glistening silvery thread armour is crumpled and tarnished.
My 4 3-ups produce the same amount of wounds as your 5 5-ups.
But I only get 2 for combat res.
Yes.
And now...
You've still got the vomits.
The vomit. So, 3 on the silver helms. I need 4s to wound. Take 2 at -2. 2 5-ups. 2 more dead.
Yeah.
And then I have 1 vomit on the archers. It's a wound. That does kill 1. So the vomit did more.
Yes.
So let's work out combat res. I believe you've won, but by how much is the big question. So you have... do you want to do your dice for you? Yeah. So you have 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Plus you don't have a rank now, but you do have close order and a banner. And I merely have 5 wounds.
Yes.
And I believe I am close order. So I lose the combat by 1.
Yes.
So I have to roll under... I need to roll... I'm not heavily outnumbered, so I need to roll a 4 or less to fall back in good order.
Yeah.
If I roll anything higher than that, I will flee. Okay. And you will pursue me with a chance to cut me down.
Hopefully.
Come on, trolls. Come on, trolls. They are very upset They are running away. So they will run 2d6. Now you can pursue me. You have to choose which unit you want to pursue with.
Yeah.
And you can pursue me with the cavalry or the archers. Now I'm going to... The unit with the higher unit strength is going to be this one. So I am going to flee that way, I do believe. The comment section will correct me if I am wrong there. So I'm going to flee away from the higher unit strength. So if you want to...
what happens if you flee into my...
I will take dangerous terrain tests as for each model.
Yeah.
But you, when you pursue, will just bump into the back of your guy. So what you could do is just choose to test to restrain.
Right.
And that way you would get to
I'm not
reform.
run you down then, basically.
You're not going to run me down this turn, but if I fail to rally, he could try and pursue me and kill me. He could go off and get them.
Right, okay.
And obviously you probably want to do that because... there's a chance that I would rally because I'm getting into my boss's range.
Okay.
So you've seen the trolls off, but there's a chance they'll come back into this fight later on. So I think you want to test for restraint with both units.
Okay. What happens if I don't and bump into my guy?
You just stop.
Right, okay.
You can't pursue through your own guy.
What's the negative of that?
Nothing really. You can pursue and get a bit of extra movement if you want, but if you restrain, you can reform for future turns. Just because right now you're facing this way, so you could reform, redress.
They can both reform.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to pass restrain test for both.
Right. Okay. Right. I'll do that then.
Okay. So you're going. So I will flee first, a mighty 5 inches, and then do you want to do your restrain for your archers? No, their bloodlust carries them off. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. They're going to have to turn and then basically bump into the side of him. Okay, and then...
How do you just go straight back?
I go straight away from that. So we'll work all this out. And then, so they have to try and pursue, see how far they roll to pursue, and then we can work it out. So they'll get a 7 if they need it, but we'll see how, so just put those dice next to them just so we don't forget. And then test restrain with the silver helms. They're passed, whatever happens. Yeah,
I've actually passed the roll.
So the combat archers, they're still going. So we'll work out where I end up. We'll work out where your pursuit puts you, because again, I've got to remember, this part of the inventory actually does count.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a moment. So, lambast me, dear viewers. I checked the rules for how I would flee, and it very clearly says that you flee away from both units. So, as a result, I ended up here. I lost a troll with the dangerous terrain test going through the enemy unit here. And then the archers failed their test restrain, and they overran into the side. And you passed your test restrain here, and you redressed your ranks, because that means you won't get blocked by your archers and you can march round in subsequent turns. And I believe that is the end of High Elf Turn 2. You have seen off the trolls, sir. Seen off the river trolls. Although I'm fairly pleased with the damage they did, considering they got flank charged and everything. They were able to blunt the silver helms a smidge. So we'll see. Elsewhere, though, it's obviously we're going to be going into Orc and Goblin turn 3, and I'm going to try and eat that bolt thrower, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's go over to Greenskins turn 3 as we begin to enter the middle portion of the game. Greenskin turn 3 start off with feet. They start off with the trolls failing to rally, but they only stumbled away 4 inches. But they're pretty much guaranteed to get...
Another 2 inches, you'd have been off.
I know. Yeah. Only I had another 2 inches in many departments, things would be all right. But you're probably going to charge them with this guy next, and they'll just auto flee off. So they're goners. You've dealt with the trolls pretty much, but you haven't dealt with my massive boys. They are charging in, and they got here we go put on them from the shaman, and they're charged in, and they are ready to kill 2 elven crewmen. That's all we need to do. And then we have got over here the night goblins getting pushed forward in front of the black orcs. I'm hoping that next turn I will either you will charge me or I will charge you, and basically you'll kill the goblins, and then the black orcs will be revealed. Dun dun dun.
Or I won't.
I'll charge you.
Yeah.
And I will hope my unit... It's a win-win for me, because my unit either beats you somehow, and that's great, or it fails, and then it flees, and then the Black Orcs are revealed.
Yes.
So either way, the Goblin screening tactic is here. Speaking of the Goblin screen, I marched my brick of 40 Goblins right in front of you. If you charge me, I will get many Goblin attacks. If I charge you, you will get many Elf attacks. It appears we are at an impasse. Infantry on infantry combat's kind of interesting. It's interesting if I had, to be honest, if I was in your position, I might go for it, because you're going to have, like, if you go for it with the Swordmasters and the White Lions, you might actually do enough to
get rid of the second rank
to get rid of a lot of attacks. But I still think you're going to end up taking quite a few in return, and you're only a T3 elf. See, it's interesting. If you were a Chaos Warrior, you would go for it.
Yeah.
But because you're a high elf, it's like, it's tricky dicky.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to see how the infantry changes are having quite an impact on, I would say, lighter infantry choices. I mean, you're an elf in full plate or in heavy armor, so it's not real light infantry. But I'm talking sort of T3 infantry. It's definitely making a bit of a difference. Like if these were Orc boys, I'd probably go for it, because I'm like, I'm T4. Yeah. I can kind of maybe weather it. Because I'm Gobbos, I'm like, there. And then over here, we failed the Impetuous test. I have to say, it was way better when it was a 4-up. Just for me personally, just with these Wolf Riders, it was way better. But I know that in the grand scheme of things, it is better that the Impetuous is based on leadership. But these Goblins have gone flying into the side of the Sea Guard, and it's probably not going to be pretty. The Noble has made way to the fighting rank, because he wasn't already on it. And so he'll start stabbing me up, more than likely. So, shooting is pretty minimal. I tried to cast Babin Rising, didn't get it. And I think I tried to cast that and failed that as well. And I tried to cast Plague of Rust and failed that, yeah. So I've only got these two left. And to be honest, Hand of Gork isn't going to help me. Summon Elemental Spirit would be very, very Billy Big Bollocks, because I'd have to summon it there in front of my own guys, which I don't really want to do. So we're just going to go over to the Bolt Thrower. It's going to go into your Sea Guard over there, because it's a 5 either way. So I might as well go for the bigger target. Psychologically, I feel that helps the Goblins. It does, see? Now that will be your side arc, so I'll get 5 attempts to wound you. So the first one...
You've not missed a single 5 up with that.
I know. Last game it missed every one. It's great. 1 dead. No. Okay, so I'm on a 5. So I need a 5. Yes.
Of course.
And I need a 6. No. So he lost 2. It could have been a lot worse. I got a couple of 1s then. That is that.
Please miss it once, just for sportsmanship.
They're just in the zone. They're in the zone. Now we go over to combat. We'll start off with this one over here. My boss with Martog's Best Basher is going to go first. He's hit you once, and he's killed one of them. And then we've got the boss, the unit leader with his 2-hand weapons there. And then we have got the other 2 guys with 2-hand weapons.
Why not get my initiative being higher than...
It might be. It might be. We'll roll it, because I don't... it might... do 2 attacks. Do 2 attacks.
You finish off and I'll work.
No, because it might... If you kill one, I get 2 less attacks, you see.
Well, I don't think you're going to need all the attacks to kill me, are you, to be fair?
That's true. I will take... so right. I've got 3
What's
attacks.
your initiative?
Plus 2.
My initiative is 4, with Elven Reflexes, which is...
So I will be higher initiative than you, because I'm initiative
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, so you...
Not hit a great deal. Oh, that's alright.
Okay.
And then... I only got 1 wound, Si. I think I don't know if I upgrade these to big guns. I'll put that to one side. I think you've got light armor. I think you've got a 6-up. Not in the tray. No, so it's dead either way. So kill the 2 crew. I think I'm initiative 5 and you're initiative 5. Oh no, yeah, I think you still get to fight with your 2 with the 1 crew because one of them died. It doesn't wound because I'm too tough.
Yeah.
And then I need to test to restrain, or do I want to overrun? I think I'm safe from getting charged for you this turn, so I'll test to restrain because I might want to set something up for myself. No. Okay. I mean, I think I've just run off the board.
No, but you are.
Oh, brilliant. I'm in the worst possible position. Sick. Well, that's me going to have to spend a couple of turns reeling around and stuff. God damn it.
Literally.
God damn it, boys. You know what? They always, in some capacity, mess up and, like, ruin it. Like,
the bolt thrower.
Yeah, but they put themselves in a terrible position afterwards. They always mess up in some capacity.
Look at my ninja buddy.
They did a good thing. They sort of like 200 points worth of stuff. And then we've got over here, we've got the Wolf Riders.
Now,
I will be initiative 6. I'll check. We'll do it live.
I'm initiative 6.
Why?
Because he's initiative 5, my noble, and I've got elven reflexes. And I've got strike first.
Oh, well, that means you strike first. Let me strike initiative 10. Oh, this is the wrong book. 1 minute. So he gets to strike first anyway. But I'm curious about what my Wolf Rider initiative is going to be. Just whilst we're here, whilst you're getting your stats up anyway, so it's all
roll natural hit rolls of 1.
very good. I've not got much hope for this unit of Wolf Riders. So I'm initiative 3 plus 4, so I'm initiative 7. So your noble goes first, and then
No, I'm on initiative 6. Oh yeah, strike first.
Is that from a weapon he's got?
No, it's just his inbuilt.
Oh, okay.
Noble, he's got Illithmal weapon, strikes first, Valor of Ages.
Okay, so your noble strikes first.
So he's got 23 attacks.
This is not 40k, Simon.
3 attacks.
Weapon skill?
6.
So you are wounding me. You hit me on 2s.
Come on.
Alright. Now, what weapon has he got?
Just got a regular.
Hand weapon?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he's strength 3 as an elf. But he's a noble.
Strength, yeah. Strength. Strength 4.
I say 3's to wound. You killed 2. Brilliant. So you killed 2, and then I get to fight your unit now, because I'll be higher initiative. So 3 goblins. Not in the tray. 3 hits. Oh dear, Simon. 2 wounds, 2 5-up saves. Save 1. And then I've got the wolves. I've got a hit. 1 hit. 1 wound of the 5-up, please. Hey, okay. So you lost 1 elf.
Yeah, so I've got 4 attacks.
You have 4 attacks back. Because for the viewers, Sea Guard get to make supporting attacks even when they're hitting the flank. Naval discipline.
So 3s and 4s, is it?
3s and 4s. Alright. Now, bear in mind, I've already lost 2. So I've lost 3. So I've lost 3, so it'll be time for a leadership test. We have to actually work this out. I wasn't expecting to pass it. So I killed 1, and I've got a flank, which gives me 2 points.
Yeah.
You killed 3.
Yeah.
And you have a banner.
Yes.
And you have close order.
Yes.
And you have a rank.
So I beat you by 4.
So you beat by 4. So I will fall back in good order. There. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I was just giving ground, but I'll fall back in good order. So that will be sick. I'm going to go 12 inches back. Probably will cause a panic test on this unit, but it'll just be if I fail it, it'll be a fall back in good order because they're full strength. No, they're fine. So what happens is, if we come around here, if you've got a tape measure for me, Si, you can just help me with this. So what's 12 inches back from that unit? Bear in mind, I will kill these 3 to give me a chance to survive. So I will end up there with these 2, but then rally because it was a 4 back in. Sorry, it's only 6. It's only 6. Sorry, because it was a 4 back in good order. So bounce through. I'll end up there. Yeah. Okay.
No, the back will be.
Yeah, at the back, but I have to stay like an inch away from my unit, so it'll be about there. And then these guys will stick. Now, you can, because you're hitting the flank, you can't pursue, but you can attempt to reform.
Right, okay.
So you either stay still or you can reform. That's if you pass. So you can reform. What are you thinking?
So if I reform, I can just go. Is that right?
Yes. You have to be careful not to get... I think if you're trying to avoid a flank, I think that is probably your best bet, because then either this unit hits you in the front or this unit.
Yeah.
And that way you're only going to hit by one unit.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, there you are. Okie croaky. Well, that was my turn. So we're going to go over to the elf turn. Look at this for a moment, though. It's like Orcs Drift. It's Orcs Drift, man. There's a horseshoe of high elves trying to hold a thin silver line. But there is some interesting chicanery going on the flanks. Let's see what happens as we go into high elf. Turn 3. High elf. Turn 3?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You went for it.
Well, why not?
He's only gone and bloody done it. So he charged in the Swordmasters and the White Lions into the Goblins. This is going to be very interesting to see how many Goblins are going to get to fight, because of course I have spears, but you have finally honed Elven Blades. So there we are. You chose not to charge over here, but instead, do you want to redress or anything? Did you address these ones?
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to redress the ranks here? Are you just going slightly wider?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good...
Yeah, I want to give myself, try and keep a rank bonus.
Okay, cool. Makes sense, makes a lot of sense. That will count as moving, which could diminish your shooting. It's only going to be -1, so you've hit on 4s.
I can't do it because I moved them.
Oh, did you move back a bit?
Oh, no, I did that after the combat, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Okay. Over here, you chased the trolls off the board. And over here, you just came round, ready to set up a flank charge. The flanky sweep in motion once again. And then the ninja combat archers also just did a reform to face this way. And they are ready to... they'll be able to shoot, of course, but they'll be at -1. So, going into shooting, you have just got... Well, you've got quite a lot of bows, actually.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
Shall I do a magic first?
Oh, yes. What magic do you want to do?
Well, probably not any magic, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
I am going to do Fireball.
Okay.
Can I do Fireball on these ones?
No, because we're in combat.
Well, that's rubbish. No, I don't want to actually... I'm just going to do Pillar of Fire.
Okay.
Because... Actually... Oh, shoot.
He's destroyed my models in a fit of rage.
I'm just going to change my movement slightly for me.
Okay, what are you thinking?
No, I can see there anyway.
Yes, you've got 360
so
to go.
Fireball then.
Okay. See if you manage it. No.
I should have done the other one first.
Pillar of Fire?
Yeah. Pillar of Fire. There.
Okay, you can't hit me this turn. It bounces through next turn. You can't put it on a... You can't hit someone with the vortex the turn you cast it.
Yeah, but I can put it so you don't.
Yes, you can.
Hey! I got a spell off.
Yeah, you did. All right, there you go. So we need a little template for you. So I'll grab that now. Off-camera magic of editing moment. So Simon didn't realise that it's only when the template moves does it do the whole D3 + 3 flaming attacks. If I charge through it, it's just dangerous terrain and I might roll a few 1s and some goblins might die. So instead what we've done is we've said he's not done the Pillar of Fire, but when he did his roll for Pillar of Fire, that was the re-roll he has inbuilt on his mage for the Fireball over here. Because he did get a good roll and I did fail to dispel it, so it's fair enough. And you did actually sort of go, oh man, I should have done... Yeah, so it's all gravy, baby. So 2d6 for the Fireball.
6.
6 hits. It'll be force to wound. 4 wounds. Oh my god! It's slowly. Its dice are warming up.
Flaming attacks, whatever that does.
I pass a save, so I lose 3 guys. There we go. All right. So, flame attacks would mean my trolls wouldn't have got to regen. So, magic done. Is it time for a bit of bow fire?
It is bow
Okay, where are you bowing?
Into these.
All right, so you're going to have 5 attacks hitting on 4s.
No, we're
back.
We're back.
See, you're trying to shoot things with archers. That was your mistake. Here's a wound. Who are you shooting?
Black Orcs.
I'm all right.
Okay. They're going to fire everything into them.
Into the gobos.
So 6 plus 12. Minus 1 is 11.
Yes. You moved. You might want to change your mind. I'll let you off. If you move, you can't volley fire. So you probably just want to say you didn't redress your ranks, because that would stop you from volley firing.
So that would give me...
Just mean just get the front rank.
Oh, right.
So let's pretend you didn't.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
fine. Yeah.
Right. Well, actually, yeah, same over here. Don't we?
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about those guys, man.
Yeah, fair enough. Thank
Just
you
your
very
giant fucking 28 Days Later style schlong. Just, I don't know if you've seen that movie yet. Have you seen 28 Years yet? Later?
No.
It's awful.
Is it?
Do not go.
Right.
It is a dark comedy. It's like Alien Revelations. It's trash. Go and see it. You know it's back. It was a 15. The other 2 were an 18.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Hitting you on 3s.
3s followed by, if it's the goblins, 4s. Three dead. All right. The goblin shield is working remarkably well.
And then the others into the squigs.
Okay, here we go.
So 4 plus 3
Plus 2.
So it's going to be 3s and 4s again.
Mm-hmm.
4s to kill.
4s to kill.
And I need 4.
You need 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 herder on the door.
So close.
So close to making them explode. Okay. What? Is that all you're shooting?
Bollocks.
Bollocks.
Yes.
So combat.
Combat.
You will strike first. Do you wish to issue a challenge?
Probably.
Oh, 1 minute. Just for, I won't bother putting them on the front rank, but my nasty skulkers will appear.
Right, is there much... Should I issue a challenge yet? I don't think it should I?
It makes fuck all difference. It's for fun.
Yeah.
We've not got any characters involved, do we?
No.
No, so you're not going to issue one?
No.
I'll issue a challenge.
Okay.
Who you accepting with?
Well, I've only got 1 character to accept with.
You've got 2 champions.
Do I? Yeah. that's
One
what
in
I
each
mean.
unit.
Yeah.
So which champion? Will the Sword Master or the White Lion take on the Lowly Goblin? I haven't got any special equipment. It's not a gotcha or anything. It's just challenges are fun.
Right, okay, I'm going to do it with my Sword Master. He seems like the one who would be most likely.
Accepts the duel.
Right, the White Lions got something as well, didn't they, in this? So they've got Trace and Warriors. No, that's fine. Elven Reflexes, King's Guard, Line. Move. Stubborn Fire. Furious Charge. What does Furious Charge?
Won't help. Oh, it will +1 attack.
Yeah. Ooh, have it.
Or +1 strength.
Plus
+1
one
attack.
attack,
Yeah. So he would have 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for it?
Yes, I'm going to do it with the...
Okay. The White Lion, the Goblin screeches out. Your elves just don't even realise that there's any difference between all these goblins. They're just like, I don't even realise anyone to challenge. They're all just lowly goblins to them. And the goblins screech like, yeah, come in, now he fears.
Weapon skill, you've got to take care. You scared? Oh no, you've got the things.
I'm outnumbered. I outnumber you now,
Yeah,
so it's fine.
3 attacks. Weapon skill 5.
Hitting on 2s.
Do you get to go first with the Skulkers?
Yes, but this is outside the challenge.
Okay.
You've dropped 2. So, Swordmaster, right?
No.
White Lion. What's the strength?
It's...
He'll be 3, but what does axe do? Roll a dice. I think if you roll a 2, it might...
Strength +2.
Okay. What's the AP?
-3.
On a 2+, you will kill the goblin. Ah! Ah! Okay, you come. Well, we know it's the unit champion. We'll just take him off. Okay, so now the nasty skulkers will get to fight. They're going to stab into your swordmasters.
Okay.
So we're going to have 6 attacks. What's your weapon? Well, what's the weapon skill of a white lion and weapon skill of a sword? They're all 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Just double check for me. I'll roll my dice and if it's only 4s for me anyway.
No, 6 on the swordmasters.
All right, so and then everyone else is 5. Okay, so I've got 4 hits, Simon. I'm going to wound you on 4s. 6s are AP2. Get stabbed. You lose a sword master. That happens at strike first. I think you've only got heavy armor with AP2.
I've got heavy armor, but the sword does something as well, I'm sure.
Okay, well, whichever one is going to have the worst save in combat is the one I skulked.
Deflect shots, I know, that's a ward save against.
Did you get to deflect shots with...
non-magical shooting.
That's so cool! Swordmasters are so cool, man. Okay, so that's 1 less attack for you now. So your swordmasters now will have 3 attacks because your champion is engaged in a duel.
No, I thought it was just the white line I did, accepted it.
Then you'll have 4. You'll have 2 off the sergeant and 3 more. So you have 5 attacks for the swordmasters.
2s and
2s and 2s. Okay, they all hit. 2s to kill. Okay, so you'll kill 5. We probably should have done it slightly differently involving the skulkers, but we just won't worry about it this time. We'll make sure we do it right next time. It would have meant you've been hitting on 3s, which might have meant you would have dropped 1 or 2, so we'll just leave it. And then you get to fight with the white lions. Now they will have they got first charge?
Yes.
So they'll have 8 attacks.
Weapon skill 5.
Yes, so you hit me on 2, so I'm only weapon skilled 2.
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Alright, that's pretty good.
It's basically, I shouldn't bother shooting or trying to do that much magic, really.
Just do melee. Just do melee. Oh, he's got it in a fit of rage! Or a fit of excitement. So another 1, it's another 7, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, another 7. Alright. So, you have killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's no one on the front rank. And then you killed another 1, 2, 3, which will give me 7. Oh, but then I had 3 nasty skulkers go already. So that could be 4 from the middle rank, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 11 attacks from my goblins. Now we're going to continue to go into the sword masters here. That's 10.
So you're going to be hitting on 6s or 5? Oh, it's 5.
5s. 5s followed by 4s.
My fault? Oh yeah, I'm only tough.
You're already a small toughness. All right, it's not great. Eat a wound. You do lose a swordmaster. You lose a sword, despite the flowing, the almost elegant blows that they're doing. The figure of 8s, honed for hundreds of years in the Temple of Hoeth. A grubby goblin spear, perhaps, but deemed to be not even a real threat. The arrogance of the elves slips through the perfect defences and catches one in the throat. Bleeding out everywhere. Oh, I appear to have been pierced. So I obviously resoundingly lost that combat, but I'm not massively outnumbered. So it'll just be trying to roll under my leadership of 9 from my war boss who's nearby. It'll be a full back in good order regardless, essentially. Yes. So full back in good order, and I'm going back 3 inches. These guys are here. Okay. All right. So clear these goblins away. There we go. Clear those goblins away. Now that will cause a panic test because I lost a combat. So panic test on these goblins. They will pass because of the leadership of the war boss. Or do I want to not use his leadership? I got a 7. If I don't have to use it, I won't use it because I'll fall back through my Black Orcs, which won't take panic, and then my Black Orcs will be able to charge next turn. So if I don't have to use his leadership, I won't do, and I'll purposely fall back there, opening up the gap. The little boss man, he's going to use his leadership, so he's fine. And then the squigs are immune to psychology, and the wolf riders aren't in range to be affected by the combat. So let's see if my goblin shield will perfectly part in a display of green skin discipline, or if I can't do that. Not a bad turn though. It's so cool imagining the elves swinging in with the. I feel like there's a healthy competition between the sword masters and the White Lions. He's like Legolas, 2 already. He's like, I'm on 17. All right, but the elves have counterstruck. Will the orcs be able to deliver a barbaric and furious counterattack? Hold the line! Hold the line in the name of the Emperor! Oh, no, wait, we're not playing Empire today. Let me try that again. Hold the line, brothers! Hold the line, sisters! In the name of Orthowan, do your duty! Is that my elven voice?
This might be the last time we play Old World.
Hey, if you want to do a gritty elven voice, be my guest. I'm filling in for you until you decide to step up. Embrace the narrative, Simon. Become one with the cosplay. Become one with the cringe. All right, so
No.
charge into here. Made it successfully. No dramas. Oh, we did check this, by the way. And I can choose. I can use my general's leadership. Night Goblins have got a leadership of 5. Even with the extra rank from Warband, that'd be 6. I rolled a 7. So they fell back in good order, which was enough for them to bounce through the Black Orcs, who ignore Goblin Panic. And that meant the Black Orcs were able to charge in there. We obviously pushed things back 3 inches here from my fallback in good order. Simon chose to follow up with both units, which he did so successfully. And then over into my over here, the squigs went in first. Simon did stand and shoot, and he did kill a squig and a man. I checked to see if that meant that they would explode, but they explode on a failed panic test. They've gone to leadership 3 now, so if Simon is able to win this combat, they're almost guaranteed to fail and explode, and bad stuff will happen. Over here, I just reformed the unit. And that is everything. Shooting is... I didn't do any of the magic. As you can see, I did Plague of Rust. He managed to do Plague of Rust on the Swordmasters. I don't actually want to do the Swordmasters because they're my favourite unit in the Elf roster, and I feel bad for bullying them. But they're the one that I have the best chance, because I've whittled them down a bit already. That's why we're going for them. But truth be told, I wish I was doing it on the White Lions for my own personal reasons, not for any tactical reasons. Sorry, White Lion fans, Swordmasters are cooler. They just are. Simon, as the elf player, would you agree?
Yeah, they are cool.
So shooting, we have got the ever accurate bolt thrower going into the Silver Helms. It's not in the tray. 1 minute, I'll try and do it slightly less flamboyantly. Ah! Boo, hiss. And then I'm do the Goblin Archers, which we have got 10 on the front rank. I don't get to volley fag because I moved. So hitting on 4s against the Silver Helms, I could fill you full of holes. It's no. Out of 10 shots, Simon, I got 3 hits.
Well, that's my kind of shooting, really, isn't it?
Must be some sort of storm. No wounds.
Fair enough.
No wounds. Not ideal. I was hoping to kill one of them. That could be a bit of a pickle. Now, that is all of my shooting. The Arrow Boys just marched up. We were just throwing waves of Orcs and Goblins at these High Elves, hoping that eventually we'll break through. The Arrow Boys will probably be doing some sort of melee thing going on. Now let's do some combat. Now I'm going to do the Black Orcs first. Now you've got a champion in there, or a BSB?
BSB.
What's he got?
War banner.
What magical gear does he have? Nothing.
Nothing.
I am going to issue a challenge, but it's going to be with my Black Orc unit boss, not my Black Orc war boss. So you can accept with your unit champion, or you can accept with... oh, wait, no, because I'll be using a great weapon. So you might just stab me and kill me.
Yes.
So I will issue a challenge. I don't really want to issue one, but if I don't, you will.
Would I? Yeah,
you would, because it would... it's good for you to do it. But I'm an orc, so I'm going to do it. So screw it, unit champion. I'm doing it. Unless you want to accept with your noble, with your BSB.
No.
So unit on unit.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you will get to strike first because I am using a great weapon. You're going to have 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s.
4s?
Your weapon skill 4, I'm weapon skill 4. I presume. If you're Lothern Sea, you're weapon skill 5.
No.
I will be extremely impressed.
I keep forgetting. My Seamaster is 4. But
okay.
He's ballistic skill 5 there, apparently.
Amazing. You probably should have remembered that up until this point.
Right, so 4s.
4s to hit. He's got a hit. 5 to wound. You're already strength 3. No. I am now going to hit you on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of chopper. No. And then I'm going to kill you on a 2 because I'm strength 6 with my great weapon. I only just got him, but we've killed the what's he called? Seamaster.
Yes.
He thrusts forward with his spear, and he hits the orc's armor, but it just glances off the crude plate, and then the orc boss grabs the spear, pulls the Seamaster closer. He's like, "Oh my god! Oh, you savage! You brute!" And then the orc goes, "Rah!" and bashes him into the ground. There we go. Right. Embracing the narrative, Simon. So, Simon, you will get to strike with your other elves now. Now, you are going to... Your noble man will go first.
Yes.
So you need to know what he does.
He's got 83 attacks.
It's not 40k, Simon. Calm down.
Noble. He's got armour of meteoric iron. That's what he does have.
Ah, that's quite good.
So...
on a BSB guy, it's always good to have a good defensive buff like that.
So he's got weapon skill 6.
Okay, so we're hitting on 3s.
3 attacks.
Strength 3.
Strength 4.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, wounding, and no strength, sword, or might or anything.
No.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Okay, 2 hits.
So let me check if he's got a Illithmar weapon that's a reroll of 1. Yeah, that's it.
Force to wound, strength 4, toughness 4. 1. So I will be using great weapons on the guys in the front rank, so I'll only have a 4-up save, which I pass. Now you'll do your regular Sea Guard. Now you will get to fight with 3 guys in the front rank, then 5, and then another 5. So you're going to get 13 attacks. It's quite spicy.
4s and 5s.
4s and 5s. Oh no, they should have got the archers involved.
They really shouldn't they?
5s. 1.
Wow.
Black Orcs. You do kill one though.
Right.
The first of the Prate Orcian Guard has fallen. That's the Emperor Orc. He's my guy. Okay. I made up rules. I didn't make up rules for him. I made up a story for him. Made up rules for me a lot better. So now we've got the Black Orc War Boss, the Emperor Orc, bellowing out a war cry. He is going to hit you on 3s. That wasn't one of them. Rerolling 1s because the first round. No. And then he is going to wound you. He's going to kill you on 2s with the choppiest chopper. So he's killed 2.
Okay.
And then we have got 2 more that get to strike. Because 1 was in a challenge, 1 was the boss, and 1 is dead. These will hit on 4s.
Get 2 attacks each.
Furious charge.
Ah, nice.
I have it as well.
Yeah.
And then 2s to kill. That'll be 3 more, please. Whoa, the Sea Guard, it's looking brutal. Shall we stack up some combat res, see what we've got?
Yeah.
So I will have. I have a banner.
Yeah.
And I have close order. And I have 2 ranks. And I have also got how many kills? I got 1 from the challenge. 5 in total.
No.
6 with the challenge. 6 with the challenge. So I am going to have a combat res of 10.
Yeah.
Now you killed an orc.
Yeah.
And you have close order.
Yeah.
And you have a banner.
Yeah.
And you have a BSB.
Yeah.
And he has a war banner.
Yes.
And then, so 1 minute. Kill, banner, magical banner, war banner, close order.
Yeah.
And then you have a rank. So you only lose by 4, which isn't bad at all. You're not heavily outnumbered, so you just want to roll under your, whatever your leadership is.
And I can re-roll this.
Because veteran doesn't let you re-roll it.
No, it's because it's my noble.
Fine. I just trust you. I believe you. It's fine.
Let me just, my reroll only failed panic test.
This is a break test, not a panic test.
No, I can't. Let me just check my...
You can re-roll it because it's a BSB.
Yes.
You can roll because you're BSB, of course. Don't need to. So you will fall back in good order. You will fall back 2d6 picking the highest. The naval discipline. So you'll fall back 4. I pursue just out of cinematic purposes. I don't catch you. I only rolled a double 1, which means I just go forward 2 inches.
Right, well, that still gets you.
There you go. I mean, it's not great. I would have liked to have caught you, but it is what it is. Right, next combat. Shall we do some squigs versus geezers?
Yeah.
Now, what is your initiative going to be? I'm going to be initiative 4 plus 3 to charge, initiative 7.
So my noble has got strikes first.
That's very good. That always helps.
So he'll go first, and then my rest of them are going to be 1 plus...
It's initiative 4, is it?
Yeah, 4. So
4 plus 1 for elven reflexes,
Yeah.
plus 1 for spears.
Right.
So you will be on initiative 6. I'll just double. You do your noble first.
What's your weapon skill?
It's 4 now.
So...
So I'll only be initiative. Sorry, I'm initiative 3. So the spears and the squigs will fight at the same time, but your noble will get to strike first.
Okay. So my noble has got 3 attacks.
Okay.
3 rolling 1s.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Not anymore because I'm weapon skill 4, so hitting on 3s.
3s.
2 hits. 2 hits. Unfortunately, the reroll didn't translate.
And strength 4. Is that 4s?
No, 3s. I'm only T3 as a squig.
1.
Kill 1. Okay. This is your dead power with standard shoot. Your combat as it were. So I'll do my squigs, but anyone that dies still gets to fight.
Yeah. Okay.
And everyone will get to fight because of ranks and spears. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 8 squigs. 2 will have to make supporting attacks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got 2 supporting attacks. I'm weapon skill 4, so I'll be hitting you on 4s. And then I'm strength 5, so I'm winning you on 2s. Squigs are very strong. Strong jaws. Now, those 2 will kill you because they're AP 2.
Yeah.
These 4 you will get a 6-up save against. So you lose 5 in total.
Yeah. So I had 4, 5 on the front rank, 5, 13 attacks.
13 attacks. 4 on the first rank, then 5. Oh, were you?
I get 2 on the sergeant, don't I?
Yes, you do. So even though the noble's there, it still picks up to 13. So you will hit me on 4s and wound me and kill me on 4s.
4s and 4s.
4s and 4s. The naval discipline of the Sea Guard, stabbing into the great maws of the squigs.
Oh, come on.
It's 3 dead. I think you might have just done it. That will go away.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Right.
6 kills to 5 kills, plus you've got close order, plus you've got a banner, but you don't have a rank. So I will lose by 2. So I need a 1 and a 2 or a double 1 here. You're going to give me some good luck? Nope, he walked straight past. That's not a good sign. I fled. So the moment I flee, I explode. So basically, Simon, every unit within 2d6 is going to start taking damage. Friend and foe.
Really?
So 7 inches. So hopefully, I'm not about to absolutely twat my own wizard. No, fortunately not. So it's just going to be, you can measure it for me just to make sure. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units.
Yeah, he's nicely out there. Can't make that.
And my goblins will be in there though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. So I'll roll for the sea guard.
Yeah.
Yes, my goblins were.
So it's 6 units, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. Duh.
So I'll roll for your sea guard first. You are going to take D3 plus 1. There's 4. Not dead yet.
Yeah.
Not dead yet. Maybe dead, but not dead yet. Okay. 4 6-ups, please. So 4 die.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll for your white lions. 3. 1 wound. One's -1, so you'll be on a 6-up because you've got heavy armor.
Plus I've also got this cloak.
That's only for shooting. Lose 1 either way. It was 1 dying. And then you can do it for me if you like. So you can do the goblins first. You can roll that, yeah. Not in the tray. So take 2 because it's D3 plus 1.
2 says it's kill.
I will get a 6-up save. Nope, so 2 dead. Exploding squigs. The bigger Wolf Rider unit will take 4. Row Shaggy. Come on, babe. So that one will just that one I get a that one I don't get a save against. Those 2 I get 6-ups. Nope, so I lose 3 of the Wolf Riders. I'll come over and do it off camera, it's fine. And then the last squad of 2 Wolf Riders takes 2. And they don't have a save, so they die. Exploding squigs, baby! They have just squigs gone wild. There we go. All right, let us clear away the casualties and and then get to the next combat. Here is the state of the, from your perspective, elven right flank. From the orc perspective, a left flank. They did manage to hold off the crazed manic mushrooms of the squigs, but it has cost them dearly with just 1 noble and 4 of his loyal sea guard remaining. You do, yeah, that's just it there. So now we go on to this combat here. Now you will, of course, go first.
Yes.
Apart from my nasty skulkers who have strikes first.
Yes.
We are going to try and skulk your swordmasters. We have got 2 hits. Now, these will kill you because you're rusty.
Right.
Plague of Rust. On a 4-up, lose 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so now me back.
Yes, you... I don't have... There's no challenges involved anymore. So you just get to strike with your swordmasters first. Or, yeah, your swordmaster will have... I think... It doesn't really matter, your high initiative, so it's whatever order you want to do it in. Now, technically, some of your swordmasters will actually be in combat with my nasty skulkers.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we messed up last time. Now, these guys have got weapon skill 4, so it'll be... They would have killed one of them, so you'll have 2 attacks against... We have 1 attack and the sergeant against the nasty skulkers, and then you'll have 2 against the normal goblins.
Also
now,
2 at the back.
The 2 at the back don't get to fight because you weren't charged?
I was only the charge phase.
I think it's no, maybe not. Let's double check. Yes, your fighting rank counts as 2 ranks deep now, so you do get to fight with those 2 at the back. So shall we do the sergeant and his bod into the nasty skulkers? So these are hit on 3s now rather than 2s. And it did make a difference. And it'll still be 2s to kill. Okay, so 2 of the Skulkers are down. Still got 1 to go. Then you've got 4 attacks onto the main Goblin unit.
So 2s and 2s?
2s and 2s. Oh, he thought about missing it, but he didn't. Drop, so 3 more. Non-Skulkers. All right. Then you have the White Lions. Now, these guys will essentially still have 10 attacks because of the fact that you get to fight in 2 ranks. Well, 1's dead.
Oh, yeah, 1 is dead.
So
right,
back to 10.
Yeah, I forgot he was dead. So, weapon skill 5.
It's still 2s.
2s and 2s?
Yeah, still 2s. Oh dear. Poor Goblins are having a bit of a bad time of it. Ah, okay.
There you go. 3.
So 7 will die. So that was 2 plus 3 plus 2. They're like wheat to the scythe. Now the Goblins, obviously we've already done the nasty Skulkers.
Yeah.
It's basically, because I would have been fighting in 3 ranks anyway, so it's just going to be who's left.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 attacks. Minus 3 from the last Skulkers, so 12 attacks.
But who's attacking? Is it?
I probably need to split them, don't I?
Yeah.
So we had 3 nasty Skulkers here, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here, and 5 here.
Yeah. So what's
we messed that up last time, but we got it. We caught it this time. So 7 into the Sword Masters. A hit. And a wound. A 5 up. Another Sword Master gets it in the neck. We're at this rate, we will not wipe you out before we're all dead. But I should just put this guy here just to be clear, because that's where they appeared. And then 5 against the White Lions, who are having a much better time of it. The Sword Masters have nearly lost a rank. 2 hits. Can we wound? A wound. A 5 up for the White Lions. No, another one will go down. So we're whittling. We are falling in great droves, great tides, but we are whittling the elves down. And at the end of the day, these are merely goblins. I can lose as many of these as I need to achieve the mission. So, leadership test for me. That will be a pass on my Black Orcs leadership, but it'll be a fallback in good order. So I will go 2 inches. So you basically can't fail to follow up. So 2 inches there. And you will follow up in due course. And that, I believe, is the end of my turn 4. That was a big turn. We had a lot of combats going on. I'm going to be probably starting to get outside of my Black Orc General's leadership. I'll have to measure it up in a moment. 12 inches from him if you want to just check for me. Do I get 1 more turn in it? Yes, 1 more turn within range. And then after that, they'll be on their own leadership, which is going to be quite low. All right, now Simon, it's going to be going over to Elf turn 4. Let's see what happens. Elf turn 4, and their own flanky sweep maneuver begins to come into effect. Silver Helms charging into the rear of the Black Orcs. It's going to be a close fight, that one. Hitting on, I believe your weapon skill 4. So hitting on 4s, winning on 3s. And I would get like a 6-up save against it. But the attacks back would be minimal. So worst case scenario, you fly in, kill a couple of orcs, and maybe you fall back in good order afterwards. The orcs are faced the wrong way, so they wouldn't be able to pursue you. So it's just a good way of trying to whittle down the Black Orcs. Or you go in there and you absolutely smash it, and you have a great time. So it could go either way. Could go either way over there. Griffin Boy has flown up here. He is giving cover to the archers, but that's fine. They'll just be hitting on 4s, and Simon doesn't really put much stock in his shooting now anyway, so it's all right. And then over here, you have stayed where you are. Just hold the line! Hold the line! So Simon, we've got some shooting to do. I believe there's a fireball and some bows.
Yes, so we'll do the bows first.
Into the gobos?
Yeah.
So it will be a total of 7 shots. Yes. Because...
Yeah, 2 off the back row.
Yeah, 2 off the back row.
There we go.
2 all hits. No wounds.
Quality.
I think they were just so bothered about hitting your man that they.
And 4 into the
Arrow boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Some kind of bow off. 2 hits. You should have done your guy separately.
Oh well.
I'll tell you what. Roll a dice on a 4+. One of those 2s was him. There you go. You can have it.
3 then. 2 then.
Did you get
2 5s on the
2 5s? Okay.
I think it was anyway. Just to check the 40s before.
It's one guy. I don't mind. I don't mind losing a man. It's an orc. There's always more of them.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Into what did I say I was going to do?
You were saying over there, off camera.
Come on, boy.
Well, it's showing willing. It's very showing willing. Ah, yeah, you get it through.
2d6.
2d6. 8 is what you've got average across the 2 rolls. You've got an average. You've got 6, and then you've got 8, which is 7 each time. 4's to wound. That's pretty good. Only drop 2.
So that's 6.
So 6 up. T-shirt saves. Pass 1. I lose 5.
Ooh.
That will be a panic test. I will fall back.
Finally done something.
It's finally done something. I'll be on leadership.
Black Orc.
Leadership Black Orc, yeah. I'm alright. But that was a pretty hefty fireball, man. Yeah, big respect to the fireball. Okay, all shooting, I believe. Oh no, do you want to...
Yeah.
A pillar of fire.
Yes.
Pillar of fire. That's a miscast.
I've got my reroll.
But he's got his reroll. Is it off?
Well, it's on the old one because that'll be a 9.
9. Okay, so yeah, I get a chance to stop you. I do not. I need to beat you, not match you. So you finally get your little template there.
Is it this one?
It's the middle one. Yeah, so there you go. Alright, he's putting it there. In a hope that it doesn't scatter towards my blokes. His blokes, I mean.
It's going to scatter somewhere, but you're going to have to go through it, aren't you?
Yes, potentially dangerous terrain test, which is always big. Combat side, where do you want to start?
I'll start here.
Okay. Silver Helms, do you want to issue a challenge?
You're going to issue a challenge to me, aren't you?
I am.
Yes. Well, I will... oh, bollocks, this... You're just going to kill me, aren't you?
I'm going to accept it with... So if you issue the challenge...
Yeah.
Either way, I'm going to send my war boss after you. So there's no point in not issuing it. Because you could just refuse it when I issue it to you, but then he misses out on his attacks.
But... Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. There's a chance you'll take some wounds off my war boss.
Yeah, but then he's just going to keep blatting me, isn't he?
He kills one guy.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, that's... Yeah, I forgot about that.
You deigned. I only just remembered it right now. I was like, I was going to initially do it with my unit champion, but my war boss will step up.
2 attacks.
Yes, hit on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on what? You strength 5?
It's
Strength 3.
Strength 5. Yeah.
Wounding on a 4, my friend. He's a tough old orc, and in return, the Black Orc catches the lance. And is he? What's he going to do? Is he going to pull you off the steed? We'll find out. He's hit you twice.
I've still got my horse attacks as well.
That's true. He has wounded you twice. It's AP 3, so you will have 2 6-up saves. Sadly not. So the champion's dead, but it only counts as... but do you kick me in the head with your horse before you die?
So it's going to be 5s and...
It's going to be 4s and 5s. I'm not super high. Oh, no, it's 5s and 5s. We got 6 anyway, so it's all right. So nothing. So the Silver Helm champion has died, and I've got 2 combat res from it. But now your remaining 3 Silver Helms will go in there. 2 hits. 3s to wound. And I have lost an orc. All right. Another Black Orc gone down. And then you get 3 horsies to kick me in the back of the head. All hit.
Oh, yeah. 5.
Yep. Ooh,
2.
bloody hell. I'm okay that time. So it's not a. I think you're just. You're going to do a fallback in good order, essentially.
Yeah, I'm just concerned I'm actually going to kill them. I don't think I can do anything to kill them.
Just ignore them then.
Well, I can't because they're right in the middle of my whole army.
It's 1 unit of Sea Guard. So you, well, it is a problem. It is a problem. I didn't think they'd be quite this good. the last 2 times I've used them, they've been shot off the board before they got anywhere. But your shooting is your hero will be much better into them.
Yeah, but then you'll just issue a challenge and kill me.
No. Your Griffin will rip my head off.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If it's a proper Griffin, like similar to an Empire one, it's a bad fight for my war boss.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I will get to hit you back though.
Yes.
I lost how many? 2?
2. 1.
1.
Only 1.
1. So I'll get to hit you back with 3 chaps. Only 1 hit. No wound. Okay, so you have got, stack it up, you've got close order.
Yeah. Do I get close? Oh, yeah.
Still get close order. You've got a rear charge, which is 2.
Yeah.
And you have a banner.
Yeah.
And you have a kill.
Yes.
I have got 2 from my challenge.
Yeah.
And I have got close order.
Yeah.
And I have got a banner. And I don't know if I get to claim my ranks if I've been charged in the rear. So I might have lost the combat.
Okay.
But I'll double check. If I get to claim, because I've got 2 kills, banner, and close order. If I get to claim my ranks, I will be able to win by 2. Win by 1. If I don't get to claim my ranks, I'll have lost by 1.
Okay.
So we'll just double check that now. So you cannot claim a rank bonus if you have been charged in the rear because that makes you a disrupted unit. So Simon will win the combat now. Whoa. I'm all right. I actually only give ground.
Okay.
Because I pass under my... so I'm going to basically fall back 2 inches, give ground 2 inches. Essentially, I'm going to be like this. I can't give ground through you. I can fall back through you. So if I'd fallen back in order, I could have bounced off the board. But basically, I'm going to go to here. I don't get a chance to reform, and you can follow me up.
So, do I want to follow you up at this point?
You don't have to. I'll check. You don't have to. Why don't you see if you roll a test restrain, and then I will check off camera.
Do I want to? That's the question.
If you don't, it gives me a chance to charge into your Sea Guard with 2 units. So that would be bad for your Sea Guard.
Right, okay. But then, okay. But I'm going to follow them up anyway then if it's...
Okay. I'll check if my war boss actually technically counts as being in the rear rank now.
Yeah.
Because for make way and for the challenge and everything. And I will check to see if you're going to follow up anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. Doesn't matter then. I know you have to test restrain on a follow up from a full bank order. I don't know if give ground you have to just follow up because you've just basically pushed me back a bit.
Okay.
Next combat.
Nasty Skulker.
Yes, he will go first. Can he claim another Swordmaster? Well, he's got 1 hit. He's got 1 hit. He hasn't wounded you. This is bad.
So,
1 guy into the Nasty Skulker, so that would be 1 Swordmaster into him. He has missed. It's like, you show some skill, Greenskin. And then you've got 6 attacks from the other Swordmasters.
But these are hitting on
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s.
Oh, they're getting tired. Maybe. Okay, we'll see. Oh, only 3. All right. And then the White Lions will get 9 because of the
2s again.
2s and 2s again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trying to get 10 there. 3, yeah. 2s.
Drop 2. They're like, God, these goblins do not end.
6.
6. We'll take him for this side for the Skulker. Okay. So I will... I don't want to take him from that end, I've decided. Because specifically I want to try and stay my war boss's leadership. Sorry, Si. I won't. I'll put them back up in a second.
Yeah, no worries.
So I've already done the Skulker, so I'm going to get 4 on the Swordmasters, 2 on the regular guys. So I've got 1 hit on the Swordmasters, no wound. 2 on the others, 1 hit, 1 wound, 1 5 up. Can we take a white lion down with us? We can. 1 white lion will fall. So I've obviously lost, so I need to do my... Am I outnumbered 2 to 1 yet? I've got 7, and you've got...
13.
So no, not quite. So I'm still on a fall back in good order. And I will fall back in good order. And I will go 3 inches and roll your follow-up, because if you roll a double 1 on either one, you will...
have to follow up?
You don't have to, but it's my turn next, so it's up to you.
No, can I follow up with 1 is what I'm saying.
You can follow up with 1 if you think 1 will do the job.
Will I reform?
The other one can reform. So where are you thinking?
I'm thinking I can reform, and then I've got another unit coming into your...
God damn it!
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, test to restrain.
On the Swordmasters? I don't know.
Fuck's sake.
I don't actually know.
I think they're 8. What is going on with my suicide?
They've just got a bloodlust, man. They've got a bloodlust. And then I'm presuming the White Lions are chasing up anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so just roll a double 6 for the White Lions, please. Oh, well, not double 6. Don't roll a double 1 for the White Lions, I should say. Well, so actually, we can do all this. This is
Leadership is 8, yeah.
Okay, so they will. So them first.
Yeah.
How far do they go? Yeah, they really want to kill those goblins and the White Lions.
I'll just follow up. But, actually, no, I'll try and restrain them then in that case.
Okay, that's fine. No.
Honestly.
They just really, really, really want these goddamn goblins to die, don't they?
So do you now just get to turn around and smack me?
No.
No.
If I'd fallen back in good order, possibly.
Yeah.
But then I possibly would bounce off the board. So
Yeah. Okay.
it is what it is. So what we'll check off camera is if he actually does move to the back rank or not, because obviously of like challenges and whatnot, and also just make way. If he does, he's going to do that. If not, then he'll be in the front rank, and that'll be a little bit different. We have a panic test to do on this goblin chap here. He's okay. And that is that. The Swordmasters and the White Lions cleaving through the horde of diminutive goblins. But the flanks of the elven horseshoe are starting to feel the strain, the buckle and strain. Can the orcs crush the elves whilst the goblins keep them busy? Or will the griffin come in and save the day? Let's find out going into Orc and Goblin, turn 5. Turn 5 for the Orcs and Goblins. It's crunch time! Orc boys hitting the Sea Guard in the flank. And we've also got Arrow boys and Wolf Riders hitting the flank and front of these noble Sea Guard. Hold the line, brothers. I'm going to give him a gritty voice because he's actually been pretty badass. And he's taken on Squigs. He's taken on Wolf Riders. This is like the 3rd wave that he has, that noble has had to try and endure. So hold the line, brothers. The brothers of the sea. They will not get past us, and if they do, we will sell our lives dearly. All that kind of good stuff. Now, quick thing to mention. My war boss can go in this rank, and I will show the dear viewers how it works. So, characters in combat. Characters always be found where the fighting is thickest. In combat, a character that has joined a unit may, if they are not within the fighting rank, when their combat is chosen during step 1.1 of the choose combat and fight subphase, and starting with characters belonging to the inactive player, move through the ranks to join. So, going over to here, 1.1, who can fight. It basically says you have to choose who's going to fight, and then you can move to the fighting rank. And the fighting rank, it says the fighting rank. The fighting rank is where we are on base-to-base contact. So right now, this is the fighting rank. So basically my war boss will move into said fighting rank. So there you go. So he's able to move back and do that, which is pretty helpful. It's not super helpful when he's like stuck on the front here and there's like a narrow unit here and you can only do like a sporting attack, like what's basically going to happen with this guy. But it is helpful in this other scenario. So shall we? Shooting for me is... Oh no, Simon. It's going to happen.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bolt thrower into Bird Boy. Here we go. Will I get the 5? I've got the 5 to hit. Will I get the wound? I can't kill him in one go if it's any consolation. I have wounded you. What is your save? Full plate plus shield?
I've got a 2 up.
So you are on a 5 up now.
Plus a 5 up, plus a 5 up.
5 up regen?
Yeah.
Is that Seed of Rebirth?
Yeah.
So you've got 3 5 ups to pass here. One at a time, please. You're okay.
Yeah, he's got full plate, dragon helm, and a shield.
Perfect. Okay, so he's totally okay. That's. I like how it's been like slaughtering through the Sea Guard, and the goblins get a bit big for their boots. They're like, shoot the big one, and he just sees it coming in. He just goes, just maybe chops it out of the sky with his sword of might, something like that. Oh yeah, the Pillar of Fire came through the Black Orcs and did nothing. They're too hard.
Can he dispel his own vortex?
You can choose to dispel it, but it has to move first.
Right, fair enough. That's okay.
All right, so going over to shooting, I've got some shots.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot your archers.
Yeah.
I'm going to have... Because you've got a 2-up save, there's not a point in me going for the other ones. So I'm going to have 10 guys on the front rank. And then I'm going to have 3 from the second rank. There's going to be range and there's going to be cover. So 6s. 3, 4. No wounds. You think your archers have been bad? At least they've done something.
No, at least you've had something from your...
Oh shit, I had some real ones in there, but it's fine, doesn't matter. Yeah, I got Evil Sun shining off, but they would have been in command range, but doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So next combat, we're going to go for the Black Orcs.
Okay.
So let's go for the 3 regular Black Orcs first.
What's your initiative?
Oh, you'll probably go first.
Yes.
But you're only going to have hand weapons now.
Yeah.
Because it was a gift
I'm
round.
not expecting to kill, so...
So you hit on... To be honest, you can do them all at the same time if you want, unless you want to know who does what.
No, it's fine.
So it'll be 4 attacks from 5 attacks from the right. No, 4 because you lost the captain, and then 4 from the sword from the horses, and you hit it on 4s, wounding on 5s.
Ooh.
They want it.
Yeah, this is the bit that falls. And then you're on a 3-up save as well, aren't you?
Oh shit! I actually strike. Keep your hits. Don't worry. 1 minute. Nobody panic. Initiative 6. What's your initiative?
No, you do go first.
Okay, so keep your hits. We might have to read how many.
Just do it.
We'll see what happens. I don't want to take your good hits off you, so we'll see what happens. 4 attacks from the Black Orc War Boss. Hits you all the time. Wounds you 3 times. 3 6-ups, please. Loses 3. So just because you hit quite well.
It's fine. I'll just read it.
I'm asking you to say you got 2 hits. I honestly don't mind. It should have. I'll get it after we're finished. So yeah, 2 hits, 1 wound, and I save it.
Yep.
And then the Black Orcs themselves. You don't take them off preemptively. I only hit you on 4s.
Do you?
Yeah, weapon skill 4 versus weapon skill 4. Okay, 2 6-ups, please. Right, now 1 has to stay.
Yeah.
Keep the musician. I think you have to.
Oh, okay.
Or you have to keep your banner first.
Yeah.
The banner has to be the last one to go.
There you go.
All right, so re-combat. You still have a rear on me, so that's still going to give you 2.
Yeah.
But you can't claim close order, so that's it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big. So that is, I think, going to be a full flee because your leadership 8,
Yeah.
and I had what was it, 5 kills.
Yeah.
And then I have close order and a banner. It's taking your 2 away. Yes, that will be a flee.
Yeah.
I will test to restrain because I don't want to have to like try and turn round. I want to reform essentially. I will reform. So you will flee, and you'll go 2d6. You go forward. You can add swift stride to that if you want to. Extra d6.
Does it make a difference?
It might just matter where you. Because you're going to basically bounce through the goblins and just end up like here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Doesn't make any difference at all, to be fair.
All right. My Black Orcs are going to now reform and accept the charge, and my war boss will now return to his position because he has to do that. This may be foolish to do it because obviously I might have set myself up for a bloody... if these guys don't do the job, but we'll see what happens. And then we'll go to that combat. So I will issue a challenge with my boss.
Right, what's your boss got?
He's got heavy armor
Yeah.
and a big fucking axe.
Right. So what's his heavy armor save?
It's a 5 up, that's all he got.
Right, okay, I'll accept it with my BSB.
BSB?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me find out what Martog's best basher does. It's a battle for the ages. Orc war boss with Martog's best basher versus the BSB with his armor of meteoric iron. Now I will actually strike first because I am initiative 9. Initiative 4 plus 3 for the charge, plus 1 for the flank, plus 1 for Martog's best basher. I'm also going to be weapon skill 6 because of Martog's best basher. It's a good basher, this one. It's a good basher. So let's see what happens. I've hit you twice. And when I wound you on 2s, re-rolling 1s. That's 2 wounds at AP 3. You only take 1 wound. The armor of meteoric iron. I told you to take the upgrade. I would like some praise for telling you to take that upgrade now. I told you it was good. Father Gregory swears by his armor of meteoric iron.
So I've got 3 attacks. So it's going to be 4s and 5s.
What's your strength?
Just use it.
Do you have a sword of might or anything?
No, not on this guy.
What's your base strength?
4.
It will be 5s then. I'm T5. So, any rerolls a 1 for a sword of Illyrian or whatever it is? 2 hits. 5 to wound. Nothing, but you didn't die.
No, not this round anyway.
You didn't die. I like to imagine the war boss sort of goes in and just canes you in the side and like shatters part of the meteoric iron, but doesn't matter because it's like the magical energy absorbs a lot of the blows. I feel like I've broken a rib of you, but I've not killed you. All right. Now we've got the regular boys. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one guy has to make a supporting attack, which will be the unit champion, to be fair. So I'm going to hit you on... I just need to check if I made these big uns or not. So apparently I cheaped out. I didn't make them big uns. So we've got 7 attacks from them, hitting on 4s. Not rerolling 1s, because that is for wounding, not for hitting. I may have made a slight mistake with that earlier. Hopefully it wasn't such a... went for such a big deal. There's my reroll 1. That was a wound. So 2 wounds, no AP. 2 5-ups. Take a casualty, please. Now, you will get to stab me back. You will get 2 attacks because you're... I think you'll get 3 because I think the challenge goes on somewhere else, essentially. So we would move to engage each other. So yeah, have 3 attacks. 2 hits.
2 hits?
Your weapon skill 4 and a weapon skill 3.
All right.
It is a wound. A whole t-shirt save. No, so I lose 1. Take 1 off for me, please. Whichever one you want. There you go. So is it 1 kill to 1 kill, but then a wound? It's going to be interesting because of your war banner and shit. Let's have a look here. So 1 wound and 1 kill, plus a flank charge, plus close order, plus a banner. You did a kill, and you are close order, you can't claim a rank bonus because it's in the flank, but you do have a banner, and a war banner, making it a dead draw because we both have a musician. If we didn't have, if one side has a musician and one side doesn't, they win the tiebreaker.
Really?
Because you're intimidated by me bongoing.
Fair enough.
Which is why when people often cheap out musicians, I'm like, you only do that once until someone beats you with a musician, and then the utter humiliation of getting bongoed to death makes you always put a musician in after that. So it's a draw, so we just stay where we are. That's good for me, it's good for you. You've not been completely overrun, but it's good for me, obviously, because now I don't have the risk of your guys coming into the side. So we've got this combat over here. Now, my Wolf Riders are going to go first. Challenge?
I've got his strikes first.
He will strike first, so you get to strike. You get to go with him first.
So he strikes first as well. I forgot about that.
Fortunately, it didn't affect the combat.
That is very true.
But we'll remember that for next time.
Right. Weapon skill 6.
Weapon skill 2.
Do I want to challenge you?
I think I've got a Goblin boss.
No, I'll just... so...
I think I've got... There might be a Goblin or something in there that I can accept your challenge. I'm not entirely certain.
Attacks, weapon skill 6.
I don't have a boss in there, so there's no one for you to challenge, unfortunately.
So, on the Goblins, the bigger threat?
Yes, I would say so.
So, 2s.
2s, indeed. Rolling 1s because of the Sword of Illyrian, or whatever it is. Yep. Strength 4, toughness 3, so 3s. Oh dear. No! You can't blame him, Si. He's just tired. How many orcs and goblins has this man cleaved? Has this elf cleaved down? His sword is like a weight and lump of lead in his hand. A leaden weight in his hand. So I will get to hit you with 7 attacks from the Night Goblins. From the Gobbo Cavalry. Gobbo Shock Cavalry Corps. Go! I'm hitting your... To be fair, I'm only in base to base with him, so I think I have to hit him on 5s. I don't think I can attack the unit, unfortunately, so I will miss with most of them. Is a wound at AP 1. He takes a wound. What's he got?
He's got a shield.
And full plate?
No, I don't think it's full plate. I think, if I'm correct, I think he's taking a wound. Yeah, it's just light armour. 1
whole wound. Not too bad. Can the wolves eat him? 7 more attacks. What's your weapon skill 6?
Yeah.
So the wolves will hit you on 4s because the wolves are better weapon skill than the goblins. 3 wounds, no AP. Oh my god, will he pass? We need to know what his armor save is. Is it light armor and shield and that's it? Shield, oh, he's taking another wound. How many's he got left?
He's only got 2.
He's just a little noble, is he?
Yeah.
Oh no! The leader of the Sea Guard, who'd rallied his troops after he saw off a wave of Wolf Riders. He threw them back. He saw off a wave of Squigs. He threw them back. But the 3rd wave was too much for him. We've then got 5 Orc boys going in, hitting on 4s. 1 whole hit. Wounding on 4s. Rolling 1s because of choppers. Nothing. So you will get your attacks back. I think you've still got a champion there, so you'll get 5 attacks on the Orc boys. Hit on 3s, yeah, because you're higher weapon skill than me. Woody on 5s. Naturally tough hat. Oh, they won it! Could they throw back the wave? They killed 3 Orc boys! Incensed by the loss of their noble. He was one of the good nobles, He actually cared for the men. He wasn't one of these hoity-toity highborns. He was maybe a jolly jump up. He is called Sharp now. Remember that model. He's Richard Sharp for the elves. Okay, so the final result then is you have a banner. You are close order. And you got 3 kills for 5. So that's 5 over here for you. I got 2 wounds and a flank charge, and I am close order, but I don't have a rank. They've seen off They've seen off a third wave. All right, the Orc boys. I make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I've got close order, 2 kills, and a flank. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm not forgetting anything.
Wow.
Can't claim close order twice. So,
Wow.
Orc boys first. They pass. They stick. Goblin Wolf Riders. They do not. They are going to fall back in good order. 3 inches. They might just manage to stay on the board. Let's have a look. It's going to be close. Bring a tape measure, Si.
I think you're all right, to be fair.
3 inches from his back corner.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, so they're going to be just there. And then we give ground 2 inches here. And you follow up. The heroes, man!
I can't believe those Wolf Riders are still on. 4 inch to go off.
First time in my life, 3 inches has been a blessing. So, the Goblins.
Yes. Right, Sneaky Skulker.
The goddamn nasty Skulker is going first. 2 attacks on the guys. He's got 2 hits. He's got a single wound, a 5 up.
Save one.
You finally save one. And now the butchering begins. Everyone gets to fight, so it's whoever you want to... Oh, well, actually, I would do the lions first in case the Swordmasters kill them out.
8. 4, 5. Yeah, 2s and 2s.
What a swirling melee, man. The elves. Elves are cool, man. I see why you like them. You know, the fact that they've held off this, like, orcish tide.
6.
6 gone. Yeah. That just leaves the nasty Skulker, which now the Swordmasters will have to beat down. He will only be able to make 1 attack now, but everyone will get to fight, so it'll be 6 attacks.
Why does he only get to make 1?
Because he's not in base to base, so he can only make a supporting attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, got you. Right. 2s and 2s.
Oh, the nasty Skulker, he's parrying! He's parrying! Oh, it's 3s, it's 3s, There's 1, 2 in there. Because he's weapon skill 4. He's gone.
Thank God for that.
And you will now get... It's going into your... This could be big, Si. These guys might save the day because you now get to test to restrain. If you do manage to restrain, you'll be able to reform. And then you'll be able to charge in your turn. Now, first thing I have to do is make a panic test with this guy. He does pass. He's pretty good.
He's tough. He's a
tough little gobbo, isn't he?
So, these boys?
Yes.
Hey!
They pass. Go on. Get them ready for a flank, mate. Get them ready for a flank.
Jesus wept.
And then you've got the Swordmasters.
Please.
Please. Is there blood up? Or will... No. Hey! Are they veteran? If they are veteran, you can re-roll that because it's a leadership test. If they are not veteran, you can't re-roll it. It's going to be an interesting question.
No, I don't think I paid for it.
Was it a paid upgrade?
I think it is with Cleaving Blow, Close Order, Flex Magic Resistance, Warriors of the White Tower, Valet of the Ages. That's a panic test. Warriors of the White Tower. No.
Okay, so they have to overrun. 2d6. 3 plus 4. That's not too bad.
Well, yeah, I think that's the amount of the game now, to be fair.
Yeah, because you have turn 5 to turn 6 charge potential.
Yeah, but I think I just can't do anything about them now.
Well, then fly away. Preserve points. There is nothing wrong with flying away. I do it all the time with my cannons. I just move them off the hill.
Yeah.
Preserve the points.
Yeah.
Give up the sea guard, but protect the noble.
Yeah.
It's a very noble thing to do, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the prince who's been gallivanting around on the flanks.
He's done absolutely nothing.
But I think next time you'll know how to use him a bit better.
Yeah.
And next time we'll probably be on a dragon.
I don't matter what he's been in, because he's done absolutely nothing all game.
I think it was a positional thing. But like we said going into this, it doesn't matter what does well and what does badly. You can go away from this game and know A, how to use units better, and B, which unit, and B, most importantly, which units you like or not. You might just not like him, and you might be like, you know what, those Swordmasters sick. I can get a lot of Swordmasters for his points. I'll do that instead.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Masters have been shit as well.
In what world? In what world, man? They helped gut 43 goblins.
That's a fair point. I think
Simon, they killed 43 goblins and took 4 casualties. They managed to achieve a 10-to-1 kill ratio. Okay. 40 goblins and 3 nasty skulkers killed a total of 7 models. It was like a bloody harvest had been reaped. All right.
Right.
We will go into the elf turn 5. Let's see what they choose to do. High elf turn 5. Movement and command completed. Seeing the ranks of the Black Orcs ready to receive his charge, the cowardly prince was like, I'm not going in there. And instead goes for the flank of the boys. And he managed to get it as well. And then the high elf White Lions went into the side of the Orc Arrow boys there. Oh, did you want to turn them?
Yes.
Cool. There you go. They can't charge turn, but you can turn them. All right. So, with... Oh. Magic. I was just thinking about him maybe having to compact us, but he didn't because that was a drawn combat. And still the Helens would have been too far away to cause it, so you're all good. So, Grand Magique.
I'm going to fireball your wizard.
Yes. A battle of the wills. Here we go. No, you don't.
Reroll that.
He's going to try again. No, you don't. Look, he's shaking the stick thing at you, man. I told you before, you got to respect the stick.
There we go. Right, that was it.
You don't want an Oaken Shield or Pillar of Fire or anything?
I'll try to put Oaken Shield on him, actually.
Oh, dear. He just doesn't... He fails it, but at least doesn't blow himself up.
2 spells he's cast all game.
He is clearly an imposter.
He's a waste of points.
Not taking level 4 going forward. Level 3 even.
A complete and utter waste of points.
I've not been so bad on Magic, but I wouldn't spend as much as I have done going forward. You know what? You might want to consider in the future a Power Scroll or 2.
Yeah.
They add an extra D6, but they also increase your chance to blow up.
Right, shooting. These boys are going to shoot them.
Bow on bow combat. You've got 5, 7.
3s.
I would say so. I think you're comfortably with... Hey, look, they've hit all right. Hey, they killed 3. 1, 2, 3.
Right, combat.
Where do you want to start?
I'll start here.
Okay.
Do
you want to do the challenge?
So.
The epic challenge.
So I can challenge him.
We're already in a challenge.
So I can't.
Can't go. You can't join in with the other guy. The other guy has to slaughter Orc boys.
So.
Which is a good thing because it gets you more combat res.
Right. So can you challenge me back?
No, we're in a challenge. The challenge
with you. Like,
no.
Okay. Well, no.
There's an ongoing challenge. That is all that matters.
Okay. So I've got.
This is your Armour of Meteoric Iron Man.
Oh no, we're not doing him first.
Well, you can do. I thought you want to do the cool epic challenge first.
So 3 attacks.
3 attacks. Hit it on 4s. 2 hits. 3 hit. Oh, he's going to do it. 5s to wound because I'm T5. Oh, just the 1. No AP?
Nope.
You do get it through. That is a wound. I will now strike you back. Oop. No hits. Oh, no.
My word.
Oh, the epic challenge. All right, now you can do your Hawk Boy.
So 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Weapon skill 7.
Hitting on 2s. I'm skill 3 on Hawk Boy.
2s.
Yeah. Probably rolling the 1.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Lance will be winning on 2s.
Will it?
Well, you strength 3 or strength 4? It'll be 4. Yeah, it'll be 4. So you'll win on 2s because it gives you +2 to wound. +2 strength.
2 seconds.
You're definitely base strength 4. And the Lance is definitely +2.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely T4.
So 2s.
So 2s to kill. So take 4 off.
Yep.
And then your Spearman will probably get to...
I've still got the Griffin.
Oh, yes, of course. So 4 have died. So that's the back rank.
So weapon skill 5.
Yes.
4 attacks.
So hitting on 3s. Strength?
Is right. He's got Wicked Claw, Straight.
It's an all strength user. So what's the Griffin strength on his profile?
Strength 6.
So 2 to wounds. That's another 3 dead. That's not looking good.
So that's 7.
Yeah, I will not. And then you get to poke me with some spears from some elves.
So it's going to be what? 3 we said? Or
That's
4?
4. I'm going to have the banner guy left, I think. There you go. So you're going to get 4 now because of filling in the ranks and stuff. They all hit.
5s.
Yeah. Oh, they want it. The naval discipline. And you have wiped out the orc boys. But the challenge is still ongoing. But I can flee from that challenge now.
Okay.
And I am heavily outnumbered. Oh dear. I did not pass.
But you see flee off that way.
I will...
Go that way, don't you?
Yeah, so my guy is really he's really about here.
Yeah.
So I'll flee from both units in a diagonal way, that way. Do you want to pursue me with Hawkman?
Yes.
Okay, beat my 6.
Do I get to roll extra because I'm a fly?
I think you get Swift Stride.
Oh.
So 2d6 first. You got me. And then you move forward 6 inches in sort of vaguely that direction. And now you have learnt how to use Hawkman. See? This is what he's for. He's for going. He's for rescuing units of Seaguard who are getting a little buggered.
Yeah, he's done his job there, to be fair.
He's done all right. See, it's all about learning how... This was a learning game, and you have learnt how to use monsters. They're not... I mean, obviously they were, but now...
That's what I was trying to do with him, but I maybe started with him too far left. And that kind of messed me up a bit in these buggers.
They're the ninja archers.
Yeah.
To be fair, as we said before, there's nothing... I've seen this done many times. Mixing spearmen and archer units together to get more Seaguard is totally valid. So in the future, just bang those in your Seaguard units.
But then following up into combat.
I mean in future. Yeah, of course.
So, White Lions.
Yes, they will fight the Orc Arrow boys.
So that's 7, 8.
We's all gonna die!
No, more than that.
It is 11.
No, it's 5, 10, 11. You are absolutely right.
Because this guy, for the viewer's purpose, would be here for the combat, which means there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because he has to make a sporting attack. 3s.
3s.
3s and 3s.
Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Could have done with there.
They're a little tired.
Try to get something on a charge with. Anyway, 4.
Oh, well, they're all dead. Oh, no, they're not. I'm massively exaggerating. Okay. Okay, well, we've got 2 left, which your Seaguard will get to fight first.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, because it'd just be 4 because of supporting attacks. 2 hits. Looking for 5s now.
Have 1.
T-shirt save. Nope. And he is going to be very sad orc, so he's going to run probably. So I will.
Get to fight that.
I'll see if I no, everyone would have on the front line would have died and everything. So I will fail my leadership test. So who do you want to pursue? Well, you can pursue with either unit. Probably because I pursue with them and then use them to get him in a future turn if he doesn't run away.
Okay.
He's not. He's basically an orc boy, by the way.
Okay.
He's not that good.
Right.
So test of strain on the White Lions. First. Hey, they know what they're doing. And then my flea roll on my boy. So see if you can beat my 8. No. So he will probably be fleeing off the whole game, though, to be fair. So he's going to go back 8 inches, which will cause a panic test on the shaman because he will go through him. Oh, wait, no, he would have gone this way. Sorry.
Yeah.
So there you go. Would the shaman have been in range of the combat? Probably. He passes anyway.
What
so
about
we're
these
all...
boys?
Yeah, maybe. They probably fail.
Well, the combat was there, so they were...
Yeah, so they would have done. So they fall back off the board. They're like, We are getting the hell out of here. There we go. See, look what happens when the... I can't believe that flank held. I thought I had it sewn up, you know. I have to say...
I can't believe this flank's held.
The discipline of the naval troops. The Marines. See, these are the admirals chosen.
Yeah.
These are your boys.
Do I get to reform him or anything, or...?
No, because he pursued.
Right.
Wait, did he catch me? Then yes, you may do automatically reform. There you go. Nice. So, that is the end of the turn. It's not looking good for the Orcs, Simon. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good.
That's kind of turned round out of nowhere, to be honest.
That's how it goes with Orcs and Goblins. Yeah. It's all go, 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 and then, oh shit, we've all died.
That has turned round out of absolutely nowhere.
That's the way, that's Old World, baby.
Yeah.
You felt like you were on the back foot the whole time. The big difference between this and 40k, though, of course, is in 40k I'd be like sitting on these middle objectives, scoring points every turn. But in Old World, actually holding the line is a valid tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you outshot me, I couldn't exactly... If it was my Empire, you'd be in a bit of a pickle because you'd be having to march towards me.
Yeah, I think if I was playing your Empire, you might have blasted me off the board. I don't think that would have been...
It wouldn't have been fun. You wouldn't have learnt much from it. And my Empire is very much my competitive army. So I use these for fun games like this, and I use my Empire for more competitive games. So once you've had a few games under your belts and we've gone to a tournament, I'm trying to persuade Simon to go to one. We'll do Empire versus High Elves, and we'll see how it goes. But not yet. It would be not fun or worthwhile for either of us to do that now. Anyway, we've got a quick Orc to... I'll tell you what we're going to do, Si. Yeah. We'll do a summary battle round 6.
Okie dokie.
For me and for you, because this is basically a foregone conclusion at this point. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Battle round 6 was very quick. Both sides, battered and bruised and bloody, decided that points preservation was the better part of valour. For the Orcs, I moved the Savage Orc Shaman over here. I moved the Goblin Shaman over here. And I turned to face the Noble and his Sea Guard and the Prince to be like, come on then if you think you're hard enough. And then I did present my rear to the Swordmasters, but it would have been a long charge for them, so I wasn't too worried. And then I fired my Goblin bows and was able to kill 5 of them, which is pretty cool. And they actually fell back an inch.
3 of them.
Was it 3?
Yeah.
4.
4.
Yeah. There we go. Killed 4 of them, and they fell back an inch. They were just stunned that somebody shot at them because they've not been shot at all game. In return, between their shooting and the fireball, you were able to absolutely bug it. The fireball killed 7. Yeah. It did something.
It did something.
It's been trying to cook these Orcs. It's just not been able to do it. Much better at going after these lightly armed Gobbos in their sort of oily rags. So easily combustible. And they, you killed 7 of them. They did manage to pass their panic test, though, thanks to the Black Orc Warboss. And that was it. Simon chose... Obviously, we've done sort of both turns there. Simon chose not to charge in here because he had everything to lose and he had nothing to gain. And he is not an Empire player. So honour does not dictate his moves. He is an elf player. He has the shrewdness and the calculating mind of the elf. And so that is the end of the game. Simon, very, very, very good game. We have calculated the score. The Orcs and Goblins were able to get 576 points off the Elves. We were just one or two casualties away here from getting some of their points. And 1 or 2 casualties over here away from getting their points, which might have made a bit of a difference. But probably not, as the Elves did come away with a very impressive 1,134 points, which I think is just under a crushing victory. Very, very close. If these guys had not given in to their bloodlust, then you probably could have picked up him.
I would have picked, yeah.
And that would have got you the crushing victory. But don't be greedy. A victory's a victory. Simon, very, very good game. Let's head into some quick closing thoughts about what's just happened. So, Simon, why don't you give us some high-level thoughts on your first proper game of Old World. Give us your thoughts on them, give us your thoughts on your Elves, but of course we'll save the good stuff for Assaultcast.
I don't like Black Orcs. They should not die.
They're tough, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
The thing is, what's interesting is you said to me off camera half through the game, how do you stop someone from tar pitting your good units? And what actually happened is you tar pitted my Black Orcs most of the time.
They only got into combat with them once.
I suppose if the Silver Helms hadn't sacrificed themselves, the Black Orcs would have diddled the Sea Guard.
Yeah, I thought the Black Silver Helms would have done a bit more. I was a bit disappointed with that.
Maybe there'll be Dragon Princes next time.
Just like one.
I think Dragon Princes might be higher weapon skill, and they might have Furious Charge for extra attacks.
Yeah.
Which, as we saw with the White Lions, was huge.
Yeah.
Favourite unit?
Those boys on the right did really well.
These guys. I can't believe they held
Their whole flank by themselves.
20 Sea Guard, led by their noble, Richard Sharp.
Yeah.
He can have a different name. Think of, what's an elven version of Richard Sharp?
I don't know.
Richond Sharpay.
Not pen.
All right. So they were amazing. I think it was really cool seeing the Sea Guard get charged by one wave and throw it back, but being a bit diminished. Charged by another wave and be more diminished. And they took on 3 separate waves of from Wolf Riders to Squigs to Orc Arrow Boys and more Wolf Riders, and they took it all and they threw it back. Very, very cool unit. White Lions versus Swordmasters. Aesthetically, I think you prefer the Swordmasters.
Yeah, the Swordmasters, but it's difficult to judge because they were just tar pitted by those gobbos the whole game. So it was nice to get those out and just blat a unit at some point.
I feel like if I was being honest, I feel like the White Lions did more. But I feel like the Swordmasters just aesthetically are just too cool.
The units at 10 are too small, I think. I think, it's you want to take them, especially with the new rules, 20s is the way forward. Because I think if they were 2 units of 20s, that combat with the gobbos lasts one round.
Yeah, that's true. Or even just one unit of 20 White Lions spread double wide, 10 by 2.
Yeah.
That's 20 attacks, and that just halves the amount of time it takes to obliterate through the goblins.
Yeah.
They're real, give them a chance, and they're real wood chippers. Yeah. We might have even been playing their rules slightly wrong because I was falling back in good order and you would have been following up, which probably counts as you charging, so you probably should have had some more Furious Charge attacks, which we'll get it right next time. It's our first time with the Elves, but yeah. You did say something about maybe not taking the Sea Guard, sticking with Spearmen.
I'm not sure. I'll try Spearmen because I'm not sure they're worth the extra points. I don't think the shooting really did that much.
But I feel like you have to take Sea Guard, man. You are the Admiral.
Yeah.
You've got, sometimes, Simon, you've just got to turn that competitive brain off, and you've got to be like...
Maybe a block of 30 and a block of 30.
Where are you going to find these points from, though?
No, that's the next thing. Well, him.
He was good at the end.
Yeah, he was, but I didn't play him very well. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, probably the Mage. Mage was a waste of points.
Crazy, the idea of a high elf army without a mage, but you think that's the way... I think he's like 200 points nearly, isn't he? 150, 200, around that point?
Something like that.
That's an extra...
He did, again, it could have been me, very possibly the way I played it.
To be fair, you could take...
200 points dead on.
200 points dead on, and then downgrade Sea Guard to Spearman, and maybe we're cooking on gas there to find the points to bulk out the White Lions and the Swordmasters.
Yeah, maybe put a noble in with... I'm going to have a play around with it, to be fair.
That noble on the flank there...
He did well.
He was good, and he was only 75 points. Yeah. I found this in my Empire, having just a cheap character, it's like 3 extra attacks on the front rank. Just go. And with reroll ones in Bill, and with strikes first... Cheap elven characters are kind of interesting. I thought there'd be a lot more, but I think you originally had to spend 1,000 points on characters.
Well,
but you only had like
floating around in a Skycutter being a mobile artillery platform.
But now you've seen magic, and now you've seen shooting. I feel like that's definitely not something you're interested in doing.
No, that's coming out. That's not even in the idea.
That's just for the display case.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll deep dive a bit more in the Saltcast, so make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for that. But Simon, once again, thank you very much, for the game. And I hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk a little bit about what you thought about the orcs facing into them in the Saltcast. But I hope Simon enjoyed it, and of course, I hope you guys back home enjoyed it as well. Did that game go the way you think it was going to go, or were you surprised the elves were able to pull it out of the bag in the end? Let us know what armies and stuff you want to see fight next time. We do have, of course, Empire. I've got some Beastmen. Maybe Beastmen versus High Elves could be a good one. And I do have some Bretonnians and Dwarves as well. So lots of different things I can throw at Simon to make him sweat. Oh man, it is a warm day today. If you did enjoy today's game, please don't forget to go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. It really does make a big difference, especially when we're not covering a game like 40k and we've got those sort of more niche, those secondary games. Being able to support them and boost them with the algorithm does make a really big difference. It allows us to keep making this kind of content. Speaking of which, big shout out to the channel members, all of the channel members on YouTube, the Kick subs and the Twitch subs and the Patreons. It's thanks to all of those fantastic people that go above and beyond the Call of Duty that we have the ability and we have the scope to really try out these other games. If we didn't have their support, it would just be 40k day in, day out, which would be okay, but we would probably end up killing each other. So, so it's important to have these palate cleansers, and also it does allow me to go to as many 40k tournaments that I go to as well. So big shout out to those guys. They are the lifeblood of the channel. But with all that said, thank you for watching, and of course, as always, we'll see you guys next time.